Welcome
Freddie.
back. Welcome back. This is the Blast Podcast. It is me, brother DSP, your friendly neighborhood media personality, and I got guests today. Talking Champions.
Hi.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to episode 60, Wrestling and Podcasting. WAP. What is it?
What is it?
WAP.
WAP. No, it's not. What your nasty asses are thinking. It's wrestling and podcasting.
Wrasslin and
To
Podcastin.
my left. Wait, my right. This is my right. Your left. Stan Michael, you've seen him before, 2 times before, but he's under a different alias. We'll get back to that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We'll get back to that. And to my left, your right, Queen Hearts.
Hi.
Her first time
My first time
coming on the platform. Won't be her last time, of course.
No,
You already know how that
it'll
goes.
probably be like several more of these.
Of course,
More on this later.
But yes, like you said, more on this later. And these are Talking Champions.
Hi.
Probably, yes, my favorite wrestling podcasting show.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That was
Thank you.
dope.
It's an
love that.
experience.
That's
It's a live experience.
Yes,
you know?
it is. Yes, it is an experience. I've experienced a lot of things with these shows, and I love your guys'
Here we
dynamic.
go.
I love it. Like you're such a gimmick-driven girl.
Yeah.
You love storylines.
Yeah.
And you are wrestling. Just
furious.
give me the sports entertainment.
He's a classic guy.
None of the fluff.
I'm a purist, man.
And it's also cool because you're a Russo girl.
Russo.
You're a Cornette guy.
Bro.
Corn that gun.
Bro.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
Nah. Doesn't sound as good
Do you
as bro.
see? Do you
Okay,
see this?
bro.
This is great, and you get this all the time on their show. And sometimes you may even get Stan throwing out some caps.
Listen, man. Listen.
Let them know what the caps are about, man. Where'd that come from?
Where?
Those
Del-
caps.
It's in the
All right,
same
listen,
show
listen,
his
listen,
name came
wait. Let me just put Dell's low-key capping right now. Dell's low-key
not
capping right now
capping.
because he's
Listen.
Dell is being very coy right now, as in you know, no pun intended.
No
you know?
pun intended.
No pun intended.
He's being coy.
But Dell is definitely
Me?
yeah. He's the my man said, where did I get this name, or what was the question you asked?
Wait.
What was
First,
the question?
the question was
Yeah.
where'd the caps come from?
Okay.
But first,
Okay.
we have to go
Okay.
to the name because it's not Stan Michaels. People that have seen you on here before knows
Okay.
about
Stan
moonwalking and
Yeah.
moonwalking the project.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk to you as an artist.
That's it, dude.
You are a
That's it.
media personality, and you even have your own gimmick.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Crazy.
who wants to tell the story about the gimmick, or if somebody wants to
Alright.
start it
You,
off.
you
I don't
tell
know.
me if I flop any parts. You know, that's what she usually does.
He
this.
don't season it enough, so sometimes I gotta come back and double
That
over.
is.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
that's a fact, right?
There it is.
So
Tag team champs.
we was on a previous platform before we had our Talking Champions thing, and we had a show where we covered AEW and NXT on Wednesday nights.
Yes.
We had a third co-host with us, and the conversation took a turn because I said that, listen, I
Comes
like
back to
real
him
wrestling.
being a wrestling purist.
I like real wrestling, just like you just said.
Yeah.
Like, I like real wrestling. I like the old school joint. I like when, you know, somebody's gonna get their ass whooped. I like when you go out and talk that good shit. Right? And I'm saying how a lot of that is lacking in today's product, particularly when we see a new product that promised us a sports-based presentation. Right?
We'll get to that later.
We're not gonna have writers. This is gonna be gimmicks.
Yeah.
It's gonna be for kids.
So I'm voicing my displeasure.
Niggas is getting dropped off by
in
their
this.
mamas.
And homie's coming at me. Mind you, okay, this is somebody. I'm 29. Okay, this person is, you know, they're knocking on 40.
Okay.
They're knocking on 40. You know,
Knocking on the door.
and this person is telling me that, yo, Stan, you're stuck in 1985. Like, just so out of me saying, yo, I want realistic looking and believable wrestling, you just do that to I want to take it back to 1985.
Nah, yeah, I was like,
right?
no, I just like
So
sports
I'm like, all
entertainment.
right, well, whatever. You know?
Yeah.
So
Just like,
we had a going back and forth on that, but we decided to agree to disagree because you like what you like, I like what I like,
Uh-oh.
right?
This is what he adds. This is no.
Here comes the spice.
Stan got out of his character.
No.
Because, you know, Stan is
Cool, calm,
you know?
collected. Yeah.
You know, but Stan can get out of his character.
Get out of pocket.
Yeah, he's a Scorpio. I know.
And you've seen this before, but that time was a little bit more worse. That was the first time he yelled at me.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh.
I was just trying to diffuse it.
Yeah, exactly. I was on a roll and she's like,
Shitties, let me talk.
okay, fellas,
Shitties, let me talk. Let me finish.
fellas.
He was cutting the
When
promo.
you are in the heat of verbal battle with another man, and you have somebody, particularly a woman, to come in and try to diffuse.
Misogynistic. Ooh.
I don't care. It could be misogynistic. They know what I'm talking about when I
you
say
don't
it.
want a woman yet. You don't want a woman stopping your battles.
No, particularly, fellas know what I'm saying. I don't care how y'all feel.
And a
Fellas know what
nice
I'm saying.
voice, hey guys.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's like, no, listen.
Not at that moment.
No, not at that moment. We'll talk about it later.
Did I do a good stand? You see, I got that. I did
See?
a good stand.
You see?
She be dragging you.
See? You see this shit? You see this? And you see why?
Shitties, let me talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you want to.
Oh, see, I told you.
She was trying to cut my balls off when I was trying to make a point. Like,
Wait,
damn.
just now?
No, not just.
I'm sorry, I don't want to cut your balls. Sorry.
Damn. Trying to make a point.
You need them.
Jeez.
I can't. I really can't. I
Make your
can't.
point. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. See, this is the dynamic I
Not
was
that
talking
women
about.
have. No, Jesus. All right, whatever. Y'all
No, I
get
get
it.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying. he was in the middle of making a point. It was a heated battle, and I'm being told on the sideline, "Yo, diffuse it." So I'm like, "Hey guys, you want to talk
Who
about
told you to
this
defuse it?
show?" He them.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
More than that ever.
Yeah, no.
More than that ever.
A
Right.
third party had came around. We don't have the third
back to
party's name
back
right
to
now.
the point of the story, though.
Yeah.
So that whatever, I yelled it or whatever, we dropped
Slide
it
it
for them,
down.
right?
Because he don't finish bottles.
Hold up, no, I'm keeping it right here because you just said that now.
Oh, he
I
said
was
no.
gonna put
No.
No
she called-
bottom of the
she gonna
bottle
call
for
it.
you.
She gonna call it.
God
Call it.
damn
All right,
it.
God damn it. Look. So,
Take it to the head.
well, we go back to the conversation, right? We did it, and this guy was get caught saying like, "Yo, I like New Japan wrestling
Here's the thing.
because."
See, this is where you didn't spice it up. That argument was about 30 to 45 minutes long.
Yeah, we had.
Word?
We it was a drag out thing with it. Go back and watch.
That's why around 30
We're gonna
minutes I was
probably
like,
post
hey
it on our
guys.
page, but
Hey guys,
no.
I wish I could like scribble over it and still had a video, but it's like, hey guys, you know, like
We
we
can flex
got,
it.
we'll figure something.
can flex it.
We'll figure it out.
can
But
flex
you
it.
know,
probably can.
we looked really cute that show. I want to post it.
But it was a heated battle. It was going on. This took up a good 20, 30 minutes of the
So
show.
like,
know
it's
that.
like you brush over the fact that it was extended.
I said it was a heated battle, and I told
So,
I
10
yelled at
minutes
her.
afterwards.
It got there somehow,
It got
right?
there. Yeah.
10 minutes after that, he says, "Yeah, I like New Japan. You know, so realistic." I said, "Whoa."
But that's what he was.
You know? I said, "You just came at Stan for like what, 45 minutes?"
We just had this whole drag out because you
Because
said
he wants something realistic, you gonna turn around and say it yourself? Argument back on.
at
now
that
it's
point.
me.
Now he's.
Now it's me.
he's
It's Stan
okay.
sitting there like, didn't I just say?
Yeah.
Now you can go ahead.
And at that point, I got up and I started looking around my room. And I
And
started
if
running.
you ever seen that show, or if you see that show, you just see that man pacing.
You just see my body going
Back and
from
forth.
one
It's
way,
like
from
an
one
empty
frame to
chair
the
in
other.
a purple
That's
room.
funny.
Because I'm
You
looking for
legs.
caps to give this man
Yeah.
for capping so hard
Yes.
on National Live
Nah, that's-
Facebook
that's
in
capping.
front of God and everybody. Because we got a
capping.
good rate in that show.
That's
He
capping.
collected every
And he gonna
cap
tell
he
me
owns.
that New Japan is what he likes because it's realistic, but I'm mad for wanting the same and expecting the same out of ABW and NXT on Wednesday.
But you're stuck in
Come on,
85.
and I'm stuck in 1985 with your 40-year-old self.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
Come on,
First of all,
man.
that nigga was probably born.
And I
in,
get
like,
and
83.
it was more specifically. Now I have a platform where I can really explain this, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes, you do.
I had 2 Laker caps
I remember.
and I had a couple brand name caps.
You
For
had
shout
like
out to
about
Primo.
3 brand name cap.
Yeah, I had the brand name cap. Shout out to brand name. Shout out to Primo. and I had a Dominican Republic cap.
Mm-hmm.
It was given to me.
Over.
It was given to me by my cousin. He went to the Dominican Republic. He brought me back
so
the
he
cap.
brought-
And
yeah.
it was part of the cap that I found while I was trying to give. I did not know he was Dominican.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Honest,
It works.
I
I didn't know he was
still don't
Dominican.
know if he's Dominican.
Oh, okay.
He
I don't- yeah,
he
honestly-
could still be capping.
Yeah, but the thing is, he could be, but
He could be capping, so he has a
So he has an argument.
box to be
but
offended
it
on,
was
you
brought
know?
to us later, like, yo, we don't, like the Dominican cap is like sorry, I didn't like, but
It
at
was
the
brought to
same
you. They
time,
never brought it to me.
oh yeah, well, it wasn't even brought to, wait, yeah, didn't it bring it to you?
No.
Matter
He
of
was
fact-
just offended.
Yeah,
about
exactly,
it.
exactly.
He didn't say, "Oh, this could be offensive to Dominicans," and I don't even think they care, to be
Okay,
honest.
cool. I just put that out there just in case y'all see me give a Dominican cap
It's
to
no
somebody out
offense
here.
to Dominicans.
It's-
It was just funny that he randomly had a Dominican
No, I
cap.
have a Dominican cap and I give it to
It
people.
was a gift. It was a gift.
I
It's a
give it
gimmick
out.
that he runs on the show.
It's like no one stand. The rest of the caps made sense, but that Dominican cap is like, what's the story?
That hit different.
Yeah.
That one hit different. That's why it's over.
Dominican cap.
That's why it's over.
Shout out to Jay, the capping champion, the talking
Ooh,
champion.
we gotta get a clip of this. He's gonna love it.
He's gonna love it.
Oh my god! But you still have to get into the name, the gimmick
Oh,
name. Yes.
so same. Well,
Same
okay,
convo.
Well, it's
2
in
weeks
around the same
before.
time, in the same circle, in the
Okay.
same platform, in the same thing.
That's about 2 to 3 weeks before.
Yeah, we had some other stuff going on underneath, behind the scenes, and it kind of made its way to screen
Mm-hmm.
when somebody said, because I have a nice purple background
Yes,
or whatever.
yes,
Am I
yes.
wrong? I got
For those
purple
of
and
you
red.
who don't know,
but-
check out Talking Champions Facebook
you know, and
every Tuesday.
And homie said, right, appreciate it.
Sometimes Thursday, we're
Sometimes-
fine.
yeah.
Sometimes Thursday.
And homie said, like, yo, you look like you're on like the Maury show in like the green room with that purple.
Here we go.
da-da-da-da-da.
Yes.
And it was just funny because like
'Cause green rooms are never
because
green.
of what was going on behind the scenes. Like he was like, yeah, you're like the sexy decoy. Or he didn't say I'm like this, but it's just like you're
No.
looking like the sexy. You're waiting for the sexy decoy to
I
come
was
over.
Yeah.
me. I brought up Sexy Decoy.
Oh, you did
That's
that.
my favorite part of Maury.
Okay.
Like I said, it's my favorite part of Maury. They always get caught clearly a sexy decoy. Like her shirt says, "I'm a sexy decoy,"
Yeah,
or her
it's
name is
apparent.
Dakota.
Yeah.
Or just some real flagrant shit like, "Hey, you want to kiss my face? I like kissing faces."
Yeah, and I was like, huh?
And just like they're saying everything and doing like, I like when you touch my breasts.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why are you saying everything? She's a decoy. But then
Pretty
it
much.
turns and it was like, yeah, you waiting for the sexy decoy, and Suave and Debonair Stan over there replies with, "I am the sexy
He's a
decoy."
No. I am the sexy.
I
Period.
am
I am no.
the sexy decoy.
but it just worked out because of everything that was going. It was just really funny.
I
A lot of
mean,
insider.
it got over. You
It
kept
got-
it.
It did.
Right.
I started
It got
responding to
over.
that shit. It's so funny though, because guys will call me decoy.
Yeah, no, they're not gonna say,
Here's
hey.
the funny
Guys
thing.
will call me.
Right. I ain't gonna call
Here's the
no
funny
grown
thing.
man delicious.
Everybody's like, oh, I'm not gonna call him sexy. Hey, decoy. Hey, what's up? And it's the funny thing is, there was the men in the chat that was like, yo, that sexy decoy.
Now the rose is lit.
That's a
I
lot.
know.
Rose's really good, bro.
It is. But
We're
here's
not-
the
This
thing.
we can't-
unspoken product.
Yeah, we can't speak on what product it is. If you see the bottle and you recognize what it is, that's what it is. She said, she said, I'm gonna take the a label off. So. But yeah, this is really good. I'm having pear. She's having pear. He's got rose.
Well, this is
I had a
unfiltered.
pair.
It's you have
I
unfiltered?
had pear,
I had
and
a
now
pear.
I have unfiltered.
Oh,
They're the
you
same color as
have,
pear.
okay, I'm
Now
having
they,
pear.
now they have a pair.
And I have water. But
Yeah.
let's get into when you first fell in love with wrestling. Hearts, will start with you. Ladies first.
Ooh. No, I'm not gonna say ladies first.
No, I was about to say that with you. I was like, ladies first. I was going to do the whole thing. But no.
Okay.
When and how?
It's always been a part of my life.
Okay.
I tell the story often. I tell the story the same. I know how to spell Jeff Jarrett's name before I know how to spell my name. And I'm talking about Jeff Jarrett's full name. Shawn Michaels NES music is burned in my brain. So it's always
Really?
been around.
Okay.
That video game, and it's just like, you know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Yep.
And it's just like so bad, but it's like perfect.
I know
And
exactly
then
what
it's
you're
like,
talking
dun, 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 and it's just like they couldn't really get it, so you like goes
Yeah,
up.
so it goes a little too high. And it's like,
And it's like, okay, whatever, it works. It
it's like,
works.
you tried it.
You know, you I'm gonna A for effort, but My brother watched wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of started watching it because my father would be watching horror movies upstairs, and someone would have to come get me because I was like 5, 6, maybe 4, maybe younger, just watching horror movies with my dad, and it's like slasher movies.
Okay, yeah,
And
pretty
it's
gory
like,
at that age, yeah.
Yeah. And like Friday the 13th, it was part 7 with the telekinesis girl, because it was supposed to be like Jason versus Carrie, but that's when they were trying to do Freddy versus Jason for the first time.
Yeah.
There was like a part where he was walking up the staircase. The staircase in our house at that time looked exactly like that staircase he was walking up,
So
and I had
you
nightmares
were
about
like-
that. I had nightmares about that for years. So when like things like that happen, someone would have to come get me. 9 times out of 10, it wasn't gonna be my mother. So your dumb ass wanted to watch it. So
Okay.
mind you, I'm like young as hell. Maybe like, dumbass, I told you no, go up there. So my brother would come. He would have to come like, I'm watching wrestling. So he'll like stomp upstairs, come, walk with me back downstairs, and I'll just be watching wrestling or watching him play the game. So then around the time the NWO came, it was like I started wanting to watch it more. Because it's like, whoa, those guys were there and now they're here and not those guys
That
anymore.
invasion angle was real.
So, so like I want to see Razor, Razor and Diesel not be them anymore. They're cool. I want that shirt. I want those things. I don't like Hogan. He lied to me. He's not black.
Fuck Hogan, by the way, but yes, I never thought he was black, but
My dad
fuck
is
Hogan.
orange. Hogan's type of orange.
Did she say her dad is orange?
My dad is black.
Did she just say he was orange?
He was orange, naturally. My dad was naturally orange. He probably had a little spray tan going on because my dad was orange with blonde hair. I don't know if you can see it in this light, but you catch it. Like the front of my hair is blonde. My dad has strawberry blonde hair and he's orange.
You know what that sounds like?
He's a half white man.
Donald
Sounds
Trump.
like Donald Trump.
No.
That sounds like Donald
But that's what
Trump.
you just-
That's,
you
you just described
You said
Donald
he's
Trump.
orange
And he has
and
blonde
he has
hair.
blonde hair.
But he's black.
But you.
He's half white.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so like Malcolm X,
Yeah.
or like Malcolm. What was his name? Malcolm Little.
Malcolm Little.
Yeah. My
Yes.
dad. You know the funny thing is, my dad kind of does look like Malcolm Little. But like when around the time like he was killed, you know how like he got real frail.
Yeah.
And like, cause he knew shit was happening.
Yeah, he was stressed.
And he
Man,
got real
stop
frail,
eating.
and
He was
gained
wild
it.
stressed. He knew
So,
something
like,
was gonna happen.
Around that time, that's who my dad. He doesn't look like
Healthy
righteous brother Malcolm, you
okay.
know.
Okay, healthy Malcolm.
But
okay,
he looks like Malcolm when he was about to go.
Damn, y'all
Rest
got
in
me
peace,
wanting
Malcolm
to
X.
watch that shit again.
Movie's amazing.
No. I can't watch the movie.
She, oh yeah, she
Not the
can't.
movie, I
She
wanna
can't
see-
watch it.
Excuse me, I want to see the Netflix
doc?
joint. The Netflix joint again.
Oh, you was talking, I thought you were talking about that movie.
The
No,
No, not with
documentary.
Denzel. Denzel did his thing, but like I need to see. I need to
I
see
can't
all the
watch it
dirty
for
shit.
reasons. I can't
need to
watch it
see all
'cause,
that- I need to see all that
I
dirty
can't watch
shit
it
on
'cause Sam
Netflix.
Cook.
No, it's crazy.
I'm like, I gotta go. Sam Cook is coming on.
No,
Yo.
Sam Cook. I could watch
I'm
Sam Cook after.
Grandma,
I could watch Sam.
Malcolm X,
Matter of
don't
fact,
die.
I could watch either one of those in either way. Sam Cook, Malcolm X.
Grandma,
If y'all don't know
Two
nothing
great,
about
don't die.
two great
Please.
documentaries,
Please,
by the way.
please.
Who? Can,
Why are you
Yeah, I
laughing?
was listening because I said, ooh, Grandma, Malcolm
This is
X, don't
fucked up.
die.
This is fucked up.
No, she said she
I know,
can't
I
watch
know.
the end of that
I'm over here
movie.
saying
I know.
stupid stuff and y'all having a conversation. I'm just over here like,
Because I'm
ooh,
thinking
Grandma,
about
don't
all
you
kinds
die,
of serious
Malcolm X?
I'm trying
visuals.
to tune her out. That's
Yeah,
why
right?
she's just going.
And I hear, I'm like, that's what I'm trying to like shift it to more
No,
like,
but
don't
here's
laugh
the
at
thing,
this
I
topic.
could've stopped. I
She
could've
just,
stopped.
it makes
But
it worse.
Once I like did the fake cry, it was over for me. I said, ooh.
Yeah, I was like, what is wrong with this girl? She's
I'm
still
childish.
going. She's
No,
still
because
going.
I started laughing at it, and I.
Wait, can we all agree? Side topic.
I don't know where this is going.
Real
We
quick.
gotta just real quick.
Which I think of Harriet Tubman and Birth of a Nation 2018 or whatever the hell it was.
I prefer the original Birth of a Nation.
Facts. Okay.
Wait. Which Birth of a Nation?
Nat,
The
that-
racist
Nat
one
Turner.
that Woodrow put up in there, because that Nat Turner one was
That
just
Nat
like
Turner.
That one-
Because the Birth of a Nation one, the 1950 one was lit.
That
Yo.
one was
No cap,
crazy.
no cap.
yo,
That one was crazy.
yo,
No cap.
go watch Birth of a Nation if you want a good laugh.
That's crazy.
Facts.
If they could handle it.
She was like, I'm gonna jump off this cliff.
I don't
If you
know
come
if too
any
many
close to
people
me,
can
you
handle
white
it.
man
Yeah.
in blackface.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I like ya.
Now he looked like a werewolf
And
It
she
did,
jumped
in
off the cliff.
blackface. That's exactly what it was. But now, shout out to your brother for putting you on. Although he's traumatized you.
Where we got all the way there to fucking Birth of a Nation.
Yeah.
The side tangents is a thing on this
Tangents.
platform
More
too.
than
So
that later.
You
that's
have
what we
both
do.
of us here, it would happen.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I mean it happens on the platform often. Even when I'm talking to the artists, we usually go elsewhere and start talking about other things.
Everybody
So
loves a tangent.
it's a thing.
It's a good one.
It's a thing. And it might lead to other topics and stuff like that. So big shout out to your brother
Shout
for
out.
putting you on and traumatizing you at the same time with, I'm not going to say, because she may get scarred if I say it.
No, because now I'm drinking juice. or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
so
so
I ain't gonna-
yeah, we can't
Then
use
I'm not
it.
gonna drink anymore.
So big shout out,
I'm gonna be dehydrated.
big shout out to
I
I'll
Hard.
sit there and think about it,
I
though.
was
brother.
dehydrated, yo.
Now y'all got to tell them what y'all talking about.
Hey, yo, but first you get your story. We'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get to her trauma. We'll get to her trauma. Let's go to my guy, Decoy.
But you see why I don't feel bad for him, right? Okay. My brother.
Yeah.
He an
You're an
asshole.
asshole. You're an asshole. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Your go. What, when, and how did you fall in love with wrestling?
No. My big bro, my older cousin Todd got me into it.
Shout out to Todd,
Facts. Shout out to my daughter's godfather, Todd, the Todd father.
the Todd father. I like that. I like that.
Nah, but he had the Nintendo 64 and he had WCW World Tour. And I would go over there all the time, obviously.
Classic.
And that'd just be my game of choice. That's the one that hooked me. And automatically I got put on a lot. I liked all the cruiserweights. I like Ultimo Dragon was my guy.
That's my
But then
guy,
I
too.
also like Sting because Sting was the
Well,
fucking
Sting was
guy.
dope too.
Who
Yeah.
don't like Sting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sting was dope.
I liked if you flew or had face paint.
Okay.
You appealed to me when I was a kid,
I got
right?
you.
So I was heavy there. But what happened was around 9 it was when WrestleMania 14 happened. A friend of mine had it on VHS and he showed me that, and that's when I made the switch to WWF.
Okay, because you were a WCW.
I was
guy.
WCW head, like going like I was with the whole from I say about like when I got into it, NWO was real prevalent. NWO was real prevalent.
Okay.
Goldberg wasn't there yet.
No, yeah, he wasn't.
Goldberg
the guy yet.
wasn't. I remember
he was
that.
on his way up. Probably.
I
at the
remember
time.
watching wrestling before Goldberg was around.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And I remember the NWO Revenge game and shit. That was a big thing. But then it wasn't really until like WrestleMania 14 when my man's had a videotape and he was like, yo, and everybody was talking about Stone Cold, and I never really saw, I never watched Stone Cold, but I heard about Stone Cold.
Yeah.
But I'm WC, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't think about the WWF, really. And I watched that, and it was 4 really, but 3 matches that caught my eye.
Okay.
It was The Rock. This is my first time seeing The Rock too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, The Rock and
must have
Ken
been an
Shamrock.
experience.
It was, but it didn't hit me. Like I didn't know that I was watching the guy that would go on and be my favorite. You know, I didn't know that at the time. I just saw some dude get his ass whooped and get like he's bleeding out of his mouth, and
Yeah.
he didn't even punch him in the mouth.
Yeah.
Like he hurt his ankle so bad that he's bleeding from his mouth.
Mouth, yeah, you were
Like that's
young.
how I
You were
interpreted
young.
it.
Yeah, you were young. You were
You
young.
know, so Shamrock was over for me, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
The dumpster match was crazy too with Cactus Jack
Yes.
and Chainsaw versus the
Chainsaw,
Outlaws. But it was really the match that sold me was Kane and The Undertaker at WrestleMania for the first time, and that story leading up. And still to this day, I think like storyline wise,
I think
that's their best work.
Yeah.
I think that's their best story.
Between
Yeah.
him and Kane, right?
Between him and Kane. But the best storyline that they came up with, I think that was their best storyline.
I might have to agree with you on that, bro.
It was just like, and it was organic too, because Undertaker 6-7 years into the game was already a legend.
Yeah,
he was
he was
already
over.
an
He was
established
over.
legend.
He was over.
Hall of Fame career at that. But now you're gonna tell me that he has a brother?
Yeah. It's
You
like,
know what I'm saying? And now that's what his brother looks like.
Question.
What's up?
So we gonna act like Paul Bearer being Kane's daddy didn't happen?
No, I was
In the
getting there.
conversation with him and the King saying, yeah, because I fucked Undertaker's mother
No, that's
on the
when they
kitchen
went off the
floor.
rails. They went off the rails with that one.
yeah,
They
that's
went
a
up-
good question.
Leading
That's
up
a
to
hell of a question.
WrestleMania,
That's a
I'm
hell of a
talking about. I'm
question.
only talking about leading up to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
After WrestleMania, they went left.
They
You
went
know,
left,
they-
yeah.
I think that
they were
happened.
like,
I think that happened.
Rest in peace with your dead mama and all that. He chokeslammed into the fucking cat. And then
Yeah.
Paul Heyman's diddling this guy's. They said diddling. They said the
Diddling.
word
No,
diddling.
they used the word diddling. Yes,
Right,
yes,
right.
Diddling.
And they got
Okay.
out of hand. But up until that point, before they got fucking stupid,
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, and it really captured
Very physical.
my 9-year-old ass.
Very,
you know, right?
very physical. Yes, absolutely.
So after that, and then Stone Cold, I got put over to Stone Cold because, and I don't know nothing about Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
All I know is that guy looks like he's the man, and this guy is about to beat his ass, and Mike Tyson's on his side. So cool.
Yeah.
And from that point on, I was WWF.
You was all in after that, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good WrestleMania to become a fan on.
Yeah, it's still to this day. To this day, it's my favorite WrestleMania, and probably.
Oh well, it's special to you, so it's going to be.
probably my favorite show. Period. It's probably my favorite show.
That's probably my favorite WrestleMania too.
14, right?
Yo, like, I have more favorite SummerSlams than I do WrestleManias.
Some of the WrestleManias they slacked on, but SummerSlam they always seem to like make the card better.
They the card was always better on SummerSlams. SummerSlam was like
SummerSlam
the IC
was-
championship
SummerSlam
show.
was their time to make
Yes.
up for fucking up WrestleMania if they did it. You
Like-
know what I'm saying? If
Okay, I never looked at
I
it
know
like
we
that.
gave you Hogan versus like Andre, but look, SummerSlam is Macho versus.
Now it's a tag team.
team, yeah.
Now it's Hogan and Macho versus Andre and
It's like Macho versus Jake
fucking
Snake.
whoever.
You
know
want to
what
see
I'm
that?
saying?
You want Macho and Jake Snake? Here they are at SummerSlam.
That's a fact. Well, before we get too crazy into the wrestling, let's get into into the podcasting.
Sure.
What made you guys? Any of you guys can answer. What made you guys get into the podcasting?
We was contacted, both of us at separate times.
Oh,
Stan was contacted before me, but I responded first.
okay. It's like, oh, silly me.
We was contacted by the person who was the head of our last platform.
The executive consultant of the last.
Nah, I wouldn't even say that much. Is the head
That's what you were told.
underneath the head of another platform.
Okay.
So he was a guy under a guy, and he controlled that platform. He contacted us and wanted to add us to it.
Okay.
And like I said, Stan was reached to first, but I replied first.
Okay.
And I was like, sure. You know, I did one show. I think I did a couple of shows, and then Stan came on and he did his first show, and he mentioned Lodi, and he's been my friend since.
Okay.
I was like, he's talking about Lodi. I like him.
That's a beautiful story.
That really happened.
That's a beautiful story.
I was like, that's my guy.
It's like, that's him.
He knows Lodi.
But you already know. I've been wanting to get it. We had this conversation before. Like I've been wanting to kind of
Get into the media.
tap
thing.
into media and doing all that. Anyway,
Yes, you have.
so when this came about, it was kind of like ideal. Like, oh my god, like because okay, so y'all already have a platform of a few thousand folks, and now y'all want to air me on. All right, cool.
not?
Let's see what's it about. But at first, all right, so what happened was I was approached by it, and I was like, all right, let me see what it's about first.
First.
Right?
Okay, you're like
Let
me.
me see
yeah.
what's going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
because I don't want to be out here looking crazy. And the first show I saw, they were doing something called Ladies Night,
Okay.
and it featured Shantice and two other ladies.
Okay.
And that's what sold me. I was
Okay.
like, oh, this is dope. You got fine women talking about wrestling.
Wrestling. Know what they're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Particularly her though, because like her in particular, she seemed to have like yeah, no, I'm not
You
doing
see
it.
them out of sip.
Yeah, no.
Go ahead.
I'm bigging up her right now.
Yeah, of course.
That's my nigga.
Yeah, no. She had. I felt like she had an insight that was more. I gravitated to. More,
resonated
right,
with you.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what that's when I was like, yeah, I'm on. I
Yeah,
signed
yeah,
up
of
for
course.
it.
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
in.
intention that her and I
We're going to work together.
we're going to work together.
Got you.
You know, so we end up doing a couple of shows together.
Like
Okay.
literally the next week.
Oh, okay. When he came on.
He came on, he did that show, and he was like, oh, he's talking about Lodi? All right, cool. And the person that he was doing the shows with, one of the girls I did a ladies' night episode with,
Oh, okay.
she was like, I'm not going to be on this week. I
You
was like,
too?
I could cover,
Okay.
but I'm not going to watch AEW. That was the stipulation.
I respect that.
I'll come and talk about
You
NXT.
can't get mad at her for that.
No, you
either.
can't.
None of y'all can
Let
get
me
mad
talk
at
about
her.
NXT
Don't even try
and,
it.
you know, whatever else y'all can handle.
Yeah.
I'll just ask y'all questions about it. So, came on. Instant chemistry.
Okay.
Instant.
Yeah, your dynamic is great. I can't deny
Instant
that.
Now, when Stan first started, he was reserved. And since I've been there like a couple shows
Yeah,
before
you were
Stan,
like, yeah.
I was already on a y'all making me
She was
watch
on a
Goldberg.
tear.
Y'all making me watch Goldberg. I'm not biting my
By
tongue.
the time I got there,
Yeah.
she was already labeled
she was
the
in the
angry
back.
black woman of
Okay.
the fucking.
Okay.
I already
You know
had
what
a
I'm saying?
reputation.
Yeah.
They was calling her Shanti's ex by the time
Okay.
I got there.
Oh, they
Okay.
was calling me Shanty's ex by like the time I was officially a part of the show.
Jeez Louise.
Long story.
More
Shout out
on
to
that
them
later.
though. They at least know I'm pro black.
Yes.
Right?
There's nothing wrong with
So-
that.
Oh, that was another thing. I'm sorry. That's another thing she was doing.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was during Black History Month. It was
Yes.
during February where I was
Kudos,
I was watching this.
kudos to
And
Hearts.
it's something that that resonated to me again. I was like, yo, these guys are posting, and it was her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But my impression was these guys are giving a fuck about black women wrestlers, where y'all are showcasing them on your platform every week and highlighting them. And all. I was like, that's fucking
That's fire.
dope. That made me want to be a part of it.
Yes. That's fire, bro.
If y'all didn't know,
Stan likes black women.
He said if y'all didn't know.
shit.
But, you know, Black Wrestling History, you can hashtag it, you see me there. A lot of people started it, but I've been doing it for years, probably about 7 in some
That's
form
good,
or
man.
fashion. I started on my Instagram when it was like 1 post a week. Then I started when I started joining wrestling groups on
Okay.
Facebook. And then it'll be like every day. And last year, or this year, when, you know, when the world wasn't ending,
Yeah.
I talked about black women. And I found black women from the 50s, wrestling,
Yeah.
that we never heard the
Heard
names
of.
of. Babs Wingo. Minerva
I never heard that one.
Scott. Ethel Johnson. Who else? It was just a lot of them. And I had 2 bears, so it's like, ooh, you don't remember this. But, you know, I'll post them again. I'll find them.
She's too funny. She said I had 2 beers, so I'm not gonna remember everything.
Listen, February was a long time ago. It was 2 years ago.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. She said
Anyhow.
February was 2 years ago.
That was before COVID. Anything
you
before
know,
COVID is a
yeah,
long time
yeah,
ago.
it's a long time
COVID
ago,
took
for real.
years off of us.
Shit.
That's a
Like,
fact.
are you kidding
That's
me?
a
Like my
fact.
beard done connected during COVID. Like yo, wildin'.
Are you kidding me? Like, I lost
Yo,
weight. It took me
shit.
that long to lose weight. All that weight came back during COVID. I was like, yo,
Where'd it come
Got
from?
me out here
How?
wildin'.
Yeah,
how you
man.
come back in half the time?
Fucking COVID,
That pandemic
bro.
is no
Like,
joke.
all I was eating was pizza and sandwiches. Cause the bodega didn't close.
That's a fact. You know they
They
weren't
held
closed.
us
They're
down.
essential.
The bodega didn't close,
The
and
bodega's
Domino's
essential.
didn't close. So that was dinner.
There it is.
Oh, but to put a bow on the previous question, we did the other platform for a while. It wasn't right for us.
Okay.
But we knew
And
we
plus-
was right for us.
And plus, exactly. Plus, we also had ambitions of branching out anyway and
It
doing
was
our own thing.
always part of the plan.
We had already established.
Stan was more branching out. Mine was being bigger than what we was. So
okay.
on this platform, I was throwing out ideas like you can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can
But
do
they
this.
weren't.
But you know,
They weren't responding.
That's not what people
I was like,
have.
hey Stan, you know, tell him this.
You can't lead the horses to water.
No, you can't. No, you can lead them. You can't make them
honestly,
drink.
sometimes you can't even lead them to the water.
That's true,
You
too.
know, sometimes they don't want to go.
They don't want to go. No, you're right. You're right. You're
I
right.
was being told that's not water.
Yeah, no, nigga,
Okay.
I'm drinking mud, nigga. I love this shit.
Just watch us. Watch us now. That's what you got to do now. Pretty
Yeah.
much. It's like
But that's what it turned into. Like, we finally saw opening. We had an opportunity, and we jumped on it. We had an opportunity to have our own platform, and we jumped on it.
that's what's up, man. I
Well, we-
mean,
We built an opportunity to have
Yeah,
our own
yeah,
platform.
yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I'm the concept, I'm the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So shit pops in my head, I say it's Stan. Stan is easier at making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up finagling our way into like just doing a show me and Stan about something me and Stan care about.
Oh yeah,
Got
we
you.
did. Yeah, we had, the basis of Talk
And
of
this was
Champions.
this was while you were
The
on
roots
the
of
other
Talk of
platform.
Champions. Talk of
platform.
Champions really started before we left. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I
It's
got
kind of
you.
like
I got you.
a different world was. I don't even want to call us a different one because we're bigger than. I'm sorry.
We called ourselves tag team champions, and that's where that comes from. We were the tag team champions of that platform.
Of that platform.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then now we are the champions of our platform.
Yeah.
So we finagled our way into doing a show about something we care about, and off the rip, it did over like 1.2.
That show on the other platform.
On the other platform.
And you
now, when we were doing other shows, it would like start at like 7 and rise.
It would build up over the few days. This one at the rip,
1.2.
it was like 1 point something, and we were
We got a
Okay,
thing.
we got something here.
And on top of it, it's funny because we actually got pushback about it. It was a WCW Nitro.
The final Nitro.
The last Nitro. We got actually pushed back because apparently, we don't know. Some people might not be interested in hearing about history of wrestling or the last Nitro or things like. That's what it was told. People that might not be a thing.
People, and if you know.
That sounds like hate.
You can watch some things.
People don't want to hear about that shit.
That's not true.
People don't want to hear about that. That's what.
No, people want to hear about like Darby Allin.
Yeah, we got to talk about AW Dark.
We want to hear about like Dexter Loomis.
Yeah. Right?
No.
Like Dexter Loomis, he has white hair. We want to hear about him. Let's talk about Adam Cole.
Let's talk about what color Rhea Ripley's hair is this week.
Let's talk about Tegan Knox. She always
we can talk about
loses.
Adam Cole though. We can talk about Adam Cole.
Adam Cole's cool. He's all right with me.
We can talk about Adam Cole.
I liked him during his indie run.
We can talk about Adam Cole.
But
we got too much of him now. I don't care anymore. And he said people like you, but it's sketchy because he said it to someone like we don't want to talk to. Someone like
I
R.
don't know.
Kelly,
You can
apparently.
take that people like you a lot of ways. There's a lot of things going on.
yeah, you can take that. You can take that
Listen,
many different ways.
now, in hindsight, that people like you could have been a lot of
They
things.
ain't going a lot of ways.
But
That's so
yeah,
true.
we finagled ourselves into doing our own show, and our chemistry was there.
Yes.
We was kind of like what our structure of our show is now. It's kind of what it was, and that show came together in a day,
Okay.
a full 24 hours.
Okay.
Like we was on the phone just talking about all the fuck shit happening until about 5 that morning. I was like, yo, we're gonna do this. He was like, I'm gonna write him.
All right.
We're gonna get this show. That was like Wednesday morning, 5 a.m. By was it Thursday? When did we do it?
Thursday.
No. Matter of
was
fact,
it?
it was.
I don't even know.
I think it was Wednesday
know.
morning
I don't
or
even know.
Tuesday morning, and by like Wednesday we had everything shut up, and we put that show out.
Okay.
It might have been a Tuesday because
Yeah, it was a
Tuesdays
Tuesday.
ended up. That's how we started carving out the Tuesday slot for ourselves. That's our thing. We do the thing on Thursday. Sometime we have a guest or we have a special show we want to do. But Tuesday's
the main show.
8:30,
It's
9
the main
o'clock
show. Like
is
the
that's
crux
that's
of
when
the
it
show
pop.
is Stan and I talking about things that Stan and I want to talk about.
Talk about, yeah.
But when we have a guest, we give you a special show where we can talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah.
But we still gonna talk about what we want to talk
Sometimes
about.
that
Gotcha.
doesn't go very
Gotcha.
well. Shout out to Matthew from Yurt Sports.
Yeah.
Don't shout him out.
I just did.
You got a little quarrel with Matthew if you were supposed.
He made me watch
Oh,
Kane
yes. You
versus
guys been very vocal.
Big
Well,
Show.
Hearts has been very vocal about that episode where you had to watch that terrible pay-per-view.
Kane was in a movie called See No Evil. And they was doing promotion for that. So the loudspeaker in the arena would play Kane's thoughts, right?
Yes.
And then it would go red, apparently. But if Kane would get beat up, those bad thoughts of May 19th when the movie came out. It was May 19th, 2006. That's when it came out?
See No Evil?
May
I
19th.
think so.
But when he got beat up, May 19th, just went away and he was happy, and then the crowd, we could see regular lights again. It was really annoying. Put your hand down. Put your hand
You
down.
could- you could-
No.
Go ahead, go talk. You don't have
Just
to.
one question. Why didn't he ever wild out on any other May 19th?
Why he still don't wall out on May 19th?
He's corporate Kane now. He can't
Well, he's
do
the
that.
mayor now. He got a show.
He's corporate Kane. You know that. Ever since he turned
Question,
corporate Kane,
question.
the devil's gone.
Question.
What?
Why did they do that match?
Now that's a damn good question, and that's
You
one
know-
I
No,
cannot
I got a
answer.
better question. We need to clip this and send this to Matthew. Why did you pick that show? Like he was trying to, I was picking backlashes. There's a bunch of backlashes. I could have watched Dolph versus like Miz or something and wouldn't have been mad at you. We got beef because you picked bad shows.
The fact that might have been a backlash match at some point.
No, it dead ass is a backlash match at some point.
What? Dolphin?
Dolphin Miz. If it's not Dolphin Miz, it's Dolphin Dean.
Oh.
Honestly, they all stick together after a
Probably
certain year, so who cares?
Probably. I think it was Dolphin Dean.
I'm not sure.
At back, yo.
I think it's
keep it a
Dolphin
buck.
Dean.
No, keep it a buck though. Keep it a buck though. After like Backlash 2000, 2001, do you really remember a Backlash for real?
I
Like
don't
anything that
remember
happened at a
anything
Backlash?
I don't
wrestling
remember
after 2001.
Anything about Backlash?
You see how much shit I
The
told
only thing I remember about Backlash
I don't remember
is
anything
The
wrestling
Rock
after
is The
2001.
Rock and Triple H's Steve Austin return.
I don't remember
That was
that.
Backlash.
Which
Which
return
one's
was that?
that?
That was when Steve Austin returned in 2000.
Oh, see, I wasn't watching. I
See,
was
now
watching.
that was a
2000.
lit. That was a lit moment. That was The
Okay.
Rock and Triple H's
WWF
best match.
2000 is fuzzy for me because like I was watching
No,
another company in 2000.
That was a lit moment. But like Backlash has been one of just those like whatever pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? It was like
Okay.
always
It was
happened
always like that.
after WrestleMania. But like really, like
We don't really need it.
give me a real Backlash moment for
Yeah.
real.
Mm-hmm.
Besides
I-
Steve Austin returning.
Don't really know. How's the feedback been in regards to Talk of Champions?
Oh,
Very
great.
overwhelming.
Great.
It's been overwhelmingly
Yeah, we didn't
good.
expect
Yeah.
all that.
I
Really?
didn't.
No.
I thought that like at least a couple of hundred.
You know, it's really funny that we actually had this conversation. But like when we first was doing our inaugural episode, I remember saying to her and Matthew, the guy that helped us with the flyers at 1st. I remember saying to both of them, I'm like, yo, I don't care if we get like 200 people watching this shit. Like that's
As long as we
lit.
get something.
You know what I'm saying? That's lit. Let's we'll build all that shit. Da, 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 da. On average, since we started, and this isn't even crazy, but it's crazy. You know, we're averaging over 1,000 folks. Like thousands of folks are tuning into us every week.
That's what's up.
And it's crazy because I'm here thinking, oh, we might get a few hundred. We have to build up to, and eventually we'll get 1,000. You know,
Yeah, of course.
we're
of course.
leaving off this other platform.
We're leaving thousands behind.
They already have they have thousands on their network already.
Of course.
We're leaving y'all because we just not feeling y'all. So it's like that's the reason a lot of folks stay in fucked up relationships. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like they're too scared to branch
you're
out.
too scared.
Yes.
Like you can't do it. Right. We took that leap out, and you know
See,
all too well about that.
Yes,
So
I do.
starting something from the fucking ground up.
Yes.
I'm
You know
the
what I'm
one to
saying?
set shit on fire and walk away from it. So once I set it on fire, it was like, okay, so now we got to do something if we want to continue doing shows.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was the type like, listen,
He don't want to burn bridges.
I'm not. It wasn't even about. To be honest with you, it really wasn't about burning the bridges.
I'm still trying to
It
burn
was
that
really
bridge for
about.
Stan.
Like I told you even yesterday, I did not want to jump from this show and not
Without
have
having
another
anything.
show to go
No,
to
I understand.
next week.
I
We were
understand.
going. We had a good thing. We had a momentum behind us. We had folks clamoring for our hearts, clamoring for Sexy the Court with the Caps and the Hennessy, and we had that already before Talking Champions was a thing.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to lose
We might
that
do
momentum.
Hennessy on my birthday episode.
Yeah, we might have to. Let's do the Hulks.
Nah.
Yeah, more on that later. But
I wanna do a good episode.
I didn't want to take a week. I didn't want there to be 1 week where where are they? Oh, what happened? I didn't think we could afford that, and that's why I chose to stay where we were until
You had your own.
we had that. Because once we got the green light that this could be a go.
Yes.
it was a go that week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I
Got
tell
you.
y'all a little secret? We already kind of had a platform set up before we left. We was kind of setting ourselves up.
We
to go.
set it- we-
had
Oh.
it set up. All we really needed to do is press start.
Okay.
We had the Twitter up.
Okay.
We made the Twitter and Instagram up.
We got the Facebook
weeks
up.
before we left the other platform.
All we had to do was put
Okay.
the money down
They
for
saw it.
our StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't
We
know
was
if they
set
know
up
that
and
we know
ready
that
to
they
go.
saw it.
They
well,
can
they
go
don't
back
know.
and see.
They don't know.
They can go back and see that we started April 16th. That page was started, and we did a show till like April 24th.
We just didn't press the button until it
All
was
we
like
needed was a
we
start.
was waiting on other factors. You
And
know,
course, of course.
unfortunately,
But,
we had
but
to switch up the.
It was great. But that's the great thing about having where we are. There's no other factors now.
Yeah, it's
But
All
you
it
know-
is, all it is just you and I get it down on the phone or in person. We meet whatever it is
Can I
we
tell
do.
you another secret?
Blah blah blah.
Regardless of whatever other factors, it would have still been Stan and I.
Period.
okay.
We are the factors.
Period.
I hear you. I mean, it is your brainchild, right?
Listen, regardless of what we are a personality together,
Yes.
combined, and when we do a show, it kind of works well. You add other people, it fits.
Yeah.
We can talk to anybody and it'll work, but it just don't. Like
Yeah,
us
work. Come
together
sit
is
down.
home.
Come sit down.
Us
You know what I'm
together
saying?
is home.
Pull up a
Yeah, yeah.
chair. You know?
So like us together, it's like, hey Stan, what's up? And then you get snide remarks, Stan laugh at it, or he'll try to break me.
Yeah.
We have a lot of inside jokes that nobody really get, but when you get it, it's funny.
It's kind of like speaking in Creole to people that don't know.
That
You
don't
know?
know. They're like,
Yeah.
It's like-
So it's like,
and they just be laughing and you making fun of them, but they don't know.
they don't know, and they're laughing with you.
so like Stan will like randomly say ass man, and I'll be like,
Yeah, you'll just start
You
giggling.
know? I know Stan knows. Eventually, people will probably find out.
The
I
best
don't-
surprises always sneak up from behind.
Best surprise to sneak up from behind, as per I'm an Ass Man theme song. But you know, it was always gonna be Stan and I. I was always making sure that Stan and I
Let me
always
tell you
had a
something,
place.
brother.
Oh man. He's going there.
Okay.
Grassy.
Next question.
Next
Drake.
question.
What is the hardest part of putting a show together for you guys? Because sometimes I know you do 2 episodes one week.
I almost answered that recklessly.
I didn't say it recklessly. I just asked a simple question. No, but for real, like you guys do like 2 episodes. Well, I know you guys are taking a break now.
Yes, it's a birthday break.
Okay.
Well, we're taking a break from
The Thursday
Thursdays.
show. Tuesday is still
Tuesdays
popping.
is tune in every
Okay,
week.
okay.
That's not
Yep,
going.
yep.
Thursday. I know you guys usually do. You mentioned it before. The Tuesday show. That's weekly.
That's
And
the
then you have
mainstay.
the Thursday show where you
We
work
might
with the
add a
guests.
Saturday just based on the scheduling and shit.
We was gonna add Saturdays, but the way I was moving, I was like, all right, we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
Got you.
Because our second show was on Saturdays originally.
Yeah,
Our
we did,
first
yeah,
side
yeah,
show
yeah.
we did on a Saturday. And I think that'll probably work a lot better than
Thursday.
Thursday.
How much better?
Not much, because then we would have like a day or so to prep for Tuesday. And
More
we
on
gotta
this
figure
later.
out.
More on this later.
We're having backstage talk on your podcast.
But
Sorry.
hey, that's fine with me. I mean, it's content, baby.
Content.
Like looking at them, like, oh well, maybe we gotta talk. Yeah.
You know, you could discuss things here, you know, as long as you know not sharing too much of the logistics. So
Yeah,
your
like,
business like
what
that.
kind of metrics and analytics we use. Like,
What's the insights?
yeah, how
What's
do
the
you get
interactions and all
600
that?
views in 3 minutes?
I don't know how you get over 2,000 in 24 minutes.
I want that many friends.
I mean, okay, you guys mentioned being
I
on.
have that many friends and they don't watch.
I have that many friends that they
They
don't watch.
You know, we have a lot.
You would think I got over 5G on my ring, all from the jump. I'm from the jump.
Listen, I
You
just
would think
cleared
I'd be lit
1,000
by
out
this
of my
point.
friend list for this show, and they still don't
Jesus.
rock with us.
I got 5,000 followers on both platforms. You think I'd be lit by now?
Before we did this
Goddamn.
show, I had about 8 and something, right? I'm like on 2. I was just adding everybody that was just sitting in my friend request list because I was like, we need to get this popping.
There it
They
is.
still don't bang with us like that, but they be in my
Let's talk a
inbox.
championship fuck up though.
Don't be in my inbox if you ain't watching my show, yo.
You heard it.
Yo, I remember. Yo, okay, so check it out.
No, hold on. Do not write me in my inbox if you are not watching my show.
So, wait.
that means you do not support me.
Wait.
That means if you do not support me, that means you have no business in my inbox.
Wait. So we gotta say that
I will
'cause
not reply.
specifically. It's about 2 weeks ago now, right?
Oh, it's recent.
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks ago we had a show, and you were on this one,
I probably.
and her internet went out,
Yes.
and it was a majority of her trying to get her shit going, right?
Yes. I remember that.
She was
episode.
only on, like, we clocked it. She was really only on for about 30, 40 minutes of the call.
Set it up. I want to bring it home.
So after, I got one person. There's always one person. At least one. I get some of my people that send me messages. What I'm just talking about people from the show. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
There's always one dude from the show. Message after. Great show. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's consistent. Right?
Yeah.
Is this where you want to bring it home?
I'll bring it home.
Go ahead.
I had about like
Shout out
6,
to
7
Alex.
motherfucking messages. Talking about great show. Nigga, I was only there for like 20 seconds. Well, you was there when I watched.
It is like folks that she know too.
So again, don't be in my inbox if you
If
ain't
you
watching
didn't
my
watch the
show.
show.
Because if you ain't watching that show, you ain't
Yikes.
supporting. If you
You
ain't
got
supporting,
caught.
then
You
what
look
you
crazy.
doing?
I was about to say, I saw
got
you.
caught.
What you doing? What am I talking to you for? You don't support your friend? Or you don't support someone you intend to be more than a friend?
There you are.
Ow. Ow.
I mean, you're gonna write good show. Watch the show, right? Because
Yes.
that show
Or
could be
send
bad.
money. Or send.
My cash app
Donations.
is it's $HAHRT heart. Cash app.
Donations.
I accept.
Donations.
I appreciate.
You guys
Donations,
are
donations.
You guys mentioned you guys mentioned being on
That'll be $8.
a network. You were on one before and
Mm-hmm.
you're on one now. How does it feel to be part of a podcasting network?
It's dope. Wait. What was the question again?
How does it feel to be part of a podcasting network? I mean,
Wait,
you've been
answer
on.
that. Wait.
Okay, I got it. Let me clarify. So we started off with a network. We won't name them, but we will name. We are part of the Jobber Network
Facts.
now.
Okay, yeah.
We recently joined them. They're dope collective. They're mainly black. I'm not gonna be called racist to white people, so that's a thumbs up from the jump, you know.
Yes, it is.
Once things like that happen, you gotta go. I'm not gonna be labeled angry black girl, so it's
Yeah,
perfect. It's
absolutely.
perfect there. They're a dope collective. Everybody brings something different.
Nice.
It feels the same. Not as the platform before, but it feels the same.
Okay.
Nothing much as anything has changed.
Okay.
So we still have our creative
Control.
freedom.
Okay, yeah,
We
of
still
course.
have what we have, and I like that.
It feels like us, but we got like friends
Support.
now. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
or
You
know?
support. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? It feels it's like we're not just out here.
Okay.
You know?
It's not. The weight is not 100% on our shoulders to get everything done.
Got you.
And if like say we slack a little bit in promotion, someone to pick
Someone
it up.
else will pick it up.
And
Okay, so that's cool.
That works.
That's cool. All right. Enough of the podcasting talk.
Ooh, let's get into some wrestling.
We're getting into wrestling.
Oh boy.
All right, let's get into it.
The W of this WAP.
First and foremost, R.I.P. Kamala, the Ugandan giant. Have to say that. It's only right. Wrestling podcast show. Got to say R.I.P. to Kamala.
Facts.
Who is your favorite wrestler of all time, Hearts?
Shawn Michaels. the
Shawn. The Heartbreak
Kid.
Kid. Shawn Michaels.
Doing that Vince voice will fuck you up. That's why I didn't even do it hard.
Cash.
He would lose his mind.
But he does that.
Woo! Pass it here now. Pass it here. I knew it was gonna happen.
He does. I saw that catch. Though.
That was
Saw the
good.
reflex.
That was good.
You do that voice. You did it at a low level.
Yeah,
But he
no,
does it.
more as an orgasmic level, right?
Yeah, I'm
This
like.
nigga-
Kid. Shawn Michaels.
Yo, you know what's really fucking funny? If you look back at any of those like old like in your houses, he'll be like in the middle of a sentence, and then Shawn Michaels' musical hit. He'll like, yeah, welcome to the world.
And then he'll just turn up. He'll turn up. Yeah, he will turn
That's
up.
what anyone. Vince would be like, oh my gosh. And you like, yo.
He'll be like, Vince, what is
I'm sorry
up
for
with you?
anybody's ears. I
Yeah,
apologize.
sorry.
Like, can you imagine? All right, can you imagine if he was the voice behind like Steve Austin, and how if he wanted Steve Austin to get, like, if he was the voice behind getting Steve Austin over the way he wanted, instead of depending on Jim Ross or whatever.
Sure, he was in Jim Ross ear like you're doing it
Oh
wrong.
my God!
Oh,
He
sure.
was. That's
I'm
probably
sure.
why Jim Ross was yelling so loud, because he had to hear over Vince yelling.
Yeah. What are you doing?
He's
Poor
like,
Jim
oh, my
Ross.
God. That
Poor
shit,
Jim
damn.
Ross. The stuff he suffered
Pandemonium.
to only get fired
3 times.
That's
no 4.
4.
4.
and released
Four.
quietly once.
Yeah.
That's sad, yeah. All right, Stan. Decoy. It's on you, brother.
Oh,
Favorite wrestler of all time?
Goat Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock
Goat.
Johnson.
Goat.
Which this works.
Goat Rock Johnson. Yep. Yes, sir.
This works because you know what we're gonna segue into next, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time.
Hearts. You have this amazing theory
Yeah.
that The Rock has been cloned.
Hold on. Yeah. We're not gonna call the new one The Rock.
Okay.
That's Dwayne Johnson.
Wait.
Call him Goat.
I thought he was always Dwayne
Call him
Johnson.
Goat.
The GOAT is Rocky Maivia.
Call him Goat. No, the hell he ain't.
I can't.
I'm sorry.
I'm with Stan. I can't let you get that one off.
I'm sorry.
I
It's
can't.
Rocky. It's the real Rock. First of all, that's the GOAT.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Uh-huh.
and he went to go film Scorpion King
So
in the Sahara Desert, and he never came back. Real Rocky, come home.
if you can hear this, Real Rocky.
Real Rocky, I love you. I miss you.
He just bought the XFL.
Okay.
Real Rocky, come home.
What makes you
He's in
think
meetings right now.
that he was cloned?
That's not the same person.
What?
He wasn't funny anymore.
Bullshit.
He didn't have a hairline anymore. It started
But
going.
that happens to men.
It was like 1 week he had a hairline, the next week it was gone. It was like the Godfather in his braids, and it was like he was, he got really skinny.
Forgot about his braids.
He got really skinny.
He did,
He got
What's wrong
lighter.
with being really skinny?
His face started morphing
but surgery.
or clone.
So, okay. She really believes that The Rock was cloned.
I just miss
Like,
my Real Rock.
I
Real
remember-
Rocky, where are you?
I remember the first time I watched
He's in
their
a meeting
episode,
right now. They just bought the XFL.
Where are
Leave him
you,
alone.
Real Rocky?
and she was like, "The Rock was cloned." Didn't know who she was at the time, and I'm just like, "Wait, what? What'd she say?" And I remember typing in the chat like, "Yo, Stan, did she just say clone Rock?" And you were like, "Yeah, she says clone Rock." Then I had to ask her. I was like, "Okay, hold up. The Rock was cloned?" She's like, "Yep. They couldn't clone his hairline, so that is not him."
They call everything else the hairline. They just couldn't
They
get right.
couldn't get the
couldn't
sideburns.
get the hairline.
They
Couldn't
couldn't get
get
the
the
sideburns.
sideburns.
It was too much swag for them. They didn't have that in clone technology in 2000.
Because in Be
Clone
Cool, because
Now-
when he had those
technology.
sideburns and Be Cool, they couldn't
Now-
maintain it and no more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Now they can clone
Couldn't
you. They
maintain.
could get you. They could
Couldn't
get your
maintain.
sideburns. They could get your little
Yeah.
mustache. Now they can clone you efficiently.
When did
Look
he?
at Gucci, man.
Oh, you not? We're not doing that.
We're not
doing. We're
gonna do that,
not
but
doing the
is
Gucci
Is
man
that
clone.
is that not a
Wait,
thing?
but she wait.
Yeah, no, it is a
Is
thing.
Shawn
It
Michaels
is
not
a
a
thing.
clone?
Shawn Michaels is an old man
Shawn
who
Michaels
did
is a
hard
clone.
drugs.
Shawn Michaels is a clone.
Shawn Michaels is a clone.
Shawn Michaels
Shawn Michaels.
When was Scorpion
is a
King
clone.
shot?
in 2000,
Oh.
probably 99.
Okay, hold on, because I gotta see. Because when was Versace shirt?
You know what the
cloned?
difference? You know what the
cloned.
difference
See,
was?
You got me saying it.
You know what the difference
Versace
was?
shirt rock.
Wait,
When
wait,
was that?
That was 2000.
Was it?
Yeah, that was like 2000. You know what the difference between the two
I
was?
mean, you could still wear
It's a
Versace
haircut.
shirts if you're a clone.
The difference is a haircut.
2002, right? Yeah, 2002.
No, the Mummy too. Sorry, when
Oh,
he
it's the
was
Mummy
the
too.
Scorpion
Oh,
King.
you're right. The Mummy too. Scorpion
Mummy,
King was
yeah.
the spin-off movie.
Scorpion King, he was
Okay.
already a clone then.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
went
you're
to
saying
do
the
the
Mummy
Mummy
too.
too.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I probably did say Scorpion King. I don't watch rock movies, especially since they cloned him and he never came back from one. You know, why would I watch something like I know what y'all did?
I know what you did last summer.
Like,
The Mummy
I
Returns.
peeped it. Listen.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was released, I think, in 2000 or
2001.
2001.
Yeah, 2001.
And it was filmed in like late 99, 2000.
Yes.
In the Sahara Desert. I don't know if he's still there. I don't know where they send him. Like, is he in the desert like Cyrex in Mortal Kombat 3? Is he just there?
Maybe.
Nah, he's in a meeting. He just bought the
I mean, he
NFL.
did
He just
just- I
bought
mean,
the XFL. He's about to sign Colin Kaepernick.
I had to bring this up because it was so fucking interesting when I heard it the first time. I was like, wait, does
It
she?
makes you think. Because
I
it's
know.
true.
I know.
I just like to put out there, if anybody's wondering, we're a drug-free zone here at Talk of Champions. Maybe a little weed and some alcohol, but
Weed is not a drug.
Hard drugs are not a requirement.
I don't do hard drugs.
She doesn't do drugs.
Just saying,
And this is her
hallucinogens,
sober mind
narcotics.
thinking
things of
that
that nature.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson
Since 2000,
was cloned 20 years ago.
you know?
So
I've been new. I peeped it early, too. I said, this ain't rock.
this is not the man.
That
this is
ain't
not-
rock. Who are you, sir? Where's your hairline? Where's it going? You're not the real
His hairline
rock.
was better when he came back. That Elvis shit had his shit pushed back.
Nah, that clone shit pushed his
That
shit
Elvis
back.
shit had his shit pushed. The
How
clone
your
shit had his shit going
How your
forward.
sideburns gonna get you a driveway on both
He
sides?
ain't had no side. He ain't had no side. He cut that corny shit off. That's them sideways was corny though.
Sideburns, no, wasn't Sideburns there for a Versace shirt?
He was.
There was, but he could have did without. Nah, he was
he could've
really,
done without.
really lit when he got rid of the side. He just had to.
Yeah, that's when he was corporate, right?
That's when he had the driveway. He had the fancy driveway.
Man, she said the driveway. I'm
The
done.
Nah,
double
you know what it was? You know what it was when he cut his hair? When he cut his hair, he looked more chico. So
That's true.
they didn't like that. They
They
didn't
didn't
like
like
it.
Let your hair grow back. We'll take care of the rest. All right, Hearts on the show,
Yeah.
Talk of Champions,
Uh-huh.
regularly.
Yeah.
I notice
What?
that you defend WCW 2000.
It was a fun time to be alive. Yeah. Yeah, 2 wrestling promotions.
2000 was a
2000.
fun line to be alive on.
I liked the shit that he was doing in 2000. It made
Remember,
me funny.
like I said in the beginning of the show, you're all about gimmicks and storylines. So from what because I didn't watch WCW 2000,
Here's the thing.
so I can't really talk
I
shit.
adore WCW 2000, but I can tell you where it's bad and I can tell you why it's bad.
And you've done that.
And I do it often.
You've done that.
Until you try to come on my neck, then I'm gonna come at yours and make you mad at me. And I
And
don't
that's
care.
what I want to talk about.
Let's go.
Like, where does all that fire come from? Is it because it's a childhood?
I'm the last
Memory?
child, and I always had to fight.
Okay.
My older sisters are twins, and my older brother is a boy.
Okay.
So like, I was always left to play with my older brother because I was like, "Hey girls, what's up?" And they'd be like, "Get out of here!
Get out of here!
So
You
I'm
don't look like us."
Punch, uppercut. I'm breaking your doll houses. What's good? And I got away with it for years. Like if they would try to tease me, mom would be like, tell them they smell like a 10-pack of Harlem niggas. And I would
10-pack of what?
my mother would tell me to tell this to her other daughters.
Yo.
She would give me the ammo to be the disrespectful person that I've become. And then she look at me like, I don't even know why you're like this. You,
Mom.
you told me to call your daughters 10-pack of Harlem niggas, and you wonder why I'm looking at you like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
You told me to say these things.
I'm speechless. I don't know what to fucking say right now.
It's not even an over exaggeration. She dead as I like flipped No Time
Yeah.
by Diddy and Little Kim and Christina and Crystal smell like Harlem niggas. I don't know why I said their name on the show. That's too much. But yeah, that's my sisters. It's good.
She's not too much.
Hey sisters.
Hey, sisters.
It's good.
Pack of Harlem niggas.
She would tell me say shit like that to them. So like
And I bet you that hurt their feelings too.
it did because it was they knew it was mommy.
Oh,
She was
she would
screaming
say-
from the other room like,
Yeah.
tell them they say.
Yeah,
you know?
and they'd be
So
like,
it's just
don't say that to us.
And then if they try to curse, they would get in trouble. So I
got
was
you.
just like cursing them out, and mom be like, "Yep."
Got you. So that's why you feel
So
you
now,
got that. That's where you get your fight
So
from.
now that's where like I get my like,
Put
I'm
that
back
finger
at you.
up.
No. They got,
Wait.
it goes to
She
10
be like,
miles.
she be like, Stan, hold up, let me get
And
this.
it'd be 2 fingers. It'd be 2 fingers.
Oh, it's like, let
Leave
me
it
get
there.
this.
I'm reading.
He's like, let me get this. And Stan be like, all right, y'all asked for it.
But no,
Y'all
no.
asked
You
for
know
it.
what it is? Wrestling fans think that their opinions are facts. Wrestling fans, your opinions are not facts, just your opinion.
It's your
You
opinion.
can have your opinion, but once you come to me like it's a fact, I'm gonna check you on that shit.
Wrestling fans always tend to get more out of pocket than other
Wrestling
fans.
fans think that they're gonna say something to me, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, you hurt my feelings." You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make you go to sleep.
That ass though, like,
Take a nap.
and not in any
Night,
arena
night,
I've ever
nigga.
been a part of. Wrestling fans, are
different.
like I love wrestling fans, but y'all the best, but y'all the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all the
Yeah,
best,
it's
but y'all the worst.
Get that bottle out of
It's
there.
like a gift and a curse with
Absolutely, like motherfuckers dead ass say the most wild shit to you,
But they are loyal and supportive to
but
a
will
fault.
watch you.
Yeah, they will. No, they will. They will.
You know what I'm saying?
I've noticed that. So,
Like, it's to the point where people come to tell me I'm wrong.
oh, that's good though. That's a good thing.
We just did a fucking WCW episode on goddamn New Blood Rising.
Yes.
Favorite. I love you,
Off
New
the
Blood
rip, that
Rising.
shit did 1.2.
Happy anniversary.
That shit this shit did 1,200 views off the rip.
Nice.
Why? Not because anybody saw this shit and wants to fucking reminisce on it.
no.
Because they want to talk to her about it because they know she's gonna fucking wild out.
Because they know WCW 2000 is her
Yes,
baby.
they already know.
Yeah.
Or it's people that I won over before where they tried to talk to me about it and I wowed down. They were like, I respect you.
Okay. And they try to come back and give some more animal.
Yeah.
It's like, I got some more for your WCW
Son,
2000.
I've been listening. I am a Vince Russo fan and I like WCW 2000. In the internet wrestling community, I am the dumbest, the lowest common denominator. Nothing I say matters to them.
Because you like that
And
particular
I
era?
bang with the Bella twins.
You like the Bella Twins?
Nikki.
Nikki, which one's Nikki?
Boobs John Cena.
Not
Oh.
Daniel Bryan.
You don't like Brie? Brimo?
She a poser. She changed herself
what
up.
the yo,
She a
yeah,
poser.
fact. I thought you were
She
serious
changed
for a
herself for her husband. You don't change who you are. You don't change who you are for your man. You poser.
I think
Bree a poser. But she cool sometimes.
I think
whatever.
Bree's a good worker.
Whoa, you don't watch the Bella Twins. Sorry, I'm really loud on that microphone.
She said, "Whoa." No, I think she's a better worker than
No, she's not.
Nikki.
No, she's not.
No?
Bree's the one that injured Liv Morgan on her comeback. Bree don't.
That
got-
was it. Oh shit, yeah.
Nikki is the one. Nikki's the one that with a sports bra and the backwards cap.
No,
Nikki was the one that held the belt for mad long.
Mad Long, yes.
Nikki is the better worker.
I mean, I don't think they're great workers.
Bree married the better worker, but Nikki is the one that improved.
Yeah.
But they don't even work no more, right?
Well,
Nah,
they both just had
they
babies like 2 weeks ago.
Their mom.
I mean, I know that now, but I mean before, like,
No, they had retired
Oh
and all
well,
that.
Nikki
They
was
kinda-
literally putting bitches on her back, so her neck is fucked up.
yeah, that move, she would drop to her knees and all that, so she can't really do that.
I'm surprised that her knees didn't go first.
Yeah, because she had all that weight dropping on it.
Shouldn't have been doing that move.
Nah, she had no business doing it.
That move,
She had no business doing it.
it
You're not of that
You're not.
body
not even
makeup to do that.
not
shit.
even that.
I think it would mess
That
the dude up too.
move, that
Constantly. Yeah.
yeah, one. That move will kill your knees faster than anything.
Yeah.
Like if it's a big man doing it, just dropping to his
Yeah,
knees.
yeah.
Two, that move don't even look like it'll hurt. It hurt you
hurt you
more.
more.
Yeah, than the
Yeah.
You
opponent.
know,
Yeah.
so you should have been doing that move because in the realm of psychology, it don't match
Makes
up.
sense. Yeah. Nope.
Nigga, it's not like you're fucking Albert.
Albert shouldn't even did that move
A-Train
because
is
your
out there
weight
all
is
day.
going on your knees with
Yeah.
someone else's weight there. Your knees are gone.
Gone. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, pretty soon you'll probably see Albert.
Nah, he's a
Trying to make
trainer.
it through.
He's a trainer over in NXT.
Yeah, he does.
Matt
he's
Bloom,
the
they call him.
the performance center, right?
Yeah.
He's doing his thing there. NWO 2000. What'd you guys think of that?
Ask her. She watched it.
You loved it.
I loved NWO 2000 because I
But
knew
you're a Jeff Jarrett person. You love Jeff Jarrett.
choke
so
on that.
yeah. So slap nuts,
Chosen one.
all that.
Don't piss me off.
Don't
That's,
piss-
That pissed me off. That's
I
where
like
she
that
gets
one.
it from. That's where she gets it
I
from.
like
Don't
that
piss
one
me.
though. I like that Jeff Jarrett. Don't piss me off.
You gotta
I
watch
like that.
Slap Nuts.
I
Even
like slap
Stan
nuts
kinda
too.
giggles
No,
at it.
I like slap nuts too.
I giggle. No,
It's funny.
I giggle for other reasons.
Oh, now this. Anyhow, so I like NWO 2000 because I knew what it was trying to be, and like the beginning had so much promise.
Potential. It had
Had
potential.
promise.
It had
but what
potential.
happened
then-
was everybody was gone within a matter of a couple of months.
yeah,
By
injuries,
February.
right?
That's the thing though. Like besides everything else, like it just seemed to me like they was just washed. You know, it just seemed they just can't.
Stan didn't watch NWO
I didn't watch.
2000 families.
Okay, but when I tell you what I did watch, I watched everything after that, and they were washed for that. So I can only imagine what they were in this washed ass WCW shit, right?
Stan didn't watch everything after that. He didn't watch WCW 2000. Stan don't know.
You know, she
So what
gonna
I did,
protect her WCW
but what I
2000.
did, but what I did watch is when they made their returns after that in WWE.
Stan watched
Okay.
them in WWE 2002 after
Yeah.
they got their turn of money.
Were they in better shape? Arts, were you watching were you watching?
No, they wasn't in better shape.
All right. How would you know? Were you watching?
So was still
All
a drunk.
right.
Ho was still a drunk.
He was still an
2002.
alcoholic.
All right.
They wasn't even in good shape in 2000.
So wait.
So I'm just 100%.
So I'm
it's
saying-
not. It's not. They
so
wasn't.
wait.
They probably was a little bit more sober.
So answer the question.
Just a
Were
little
they
bit.
were they in any better shape in 2000 than they were in 2002?
Nash was.
Nash was in better shape?
No. Oh no.
Nash.
I know. I'm saying
No,
it.
Nash.
Nash was in better shape in
In
2002.
2000, yeah.
No. Nash was in better shape in 2002?
No, he
Not
wasn't.
2002.
Because guess what? Guess who the
2000.
only one out of the three wasn't wrestling?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, in 2002.
2002.
Yeah,
So
2000,
So I can
he looked
imagine.
better.
So 2000, what kind of shape was he in, Hearts?
He wasn't in bad shape. He wasn't
All
in
right.
bad shape. He wasn't in
He
bad shape.
wasn't
So what I'm
He
saying is.
was. No.
So what I'm
Mentally, he
saying
was in bad
is.
shape.
So what I'm saying
Yes.
is the
He
man
didn't
was
care
washed
anymore.
Yeah.
by that point,
He
right?
He wasn't
done.
washed.
The man so then when I go back and actually something that I did watch, the New Blood Rising that we did an episode you made me do, the man looked washed in that show.
He didn't look washed.
The
He was
man
just
looked, that was
tired
the
as
worst
shit.
I've seen Kevin Nash ever look.
Nah. We seen him tear his quads.
He didn't look bad. Wait, Terry Quad where? in that match?
The WWE pay-per-view, right?
The
When
one
he
that
tried
you
to jump
did
up,
not watch?
I watched him tear his quads.
where he
You
jumped
wasn't
up.
tear his quads?
I watched him tear his quads.
And where was that?
That was
I don't know. I just watched it.
Where was that?
Where I watched it on
Where
the
was-
internet.
No. What show was that?
I didn't watch the show. I just watched him tear his quads.
Jesus.
It was a pay-per-view
That's
outside, right?
that's like
Jesus.
how everybody's seen
So how
shit.
come she could watch clips and talk on shit, but I can't watch clips but I don't know shit?
Because I'm not talking about
Ah,
it negatively. I'm
Jesus.
just saying I don't watch it.
This is the dynamic I was
Here's the
telling you all
thing.
about.
Here's the thing.
How come
If
she
I'm
could watch a
saying-
clip and not know what she's watching, but I
if
can't
I'm
watch a clip
saying-
of WCW
if I'm
2000
saying
and not
I
know what
don't
I'm
watch
watching?
anything after 2001 because I went on a fuck you Vince for buying
Jesus.
WCW strike and it is not appealing to me. That is one thing. But I'm not gonna sit there and say that nigga's washed. I didn't watch him though.
Okay, but what I can tell you, I never went on a fuck you nobody shit, and I went back and watched plenty of shit, a lot more than what probably you have gone back and watched.
Nah, I
How
watched
much-
it. I watched the
how mu-
whole Invasion pay-per-view.
One pay-per-view?
I watched that
One
referees
pay-per-view?
match.
One pay-per-view?
I watched a bunch of
One
stuff.
pay-per-view?
I watched a bunch of
One
stuff.
pay-per-view?
I watched a
I
bunch
can
of stuff.
I can tell you, I probably went back and watched a lot more than you did on that time period that you say fuck you, Vince, to. You still refuse to watch WrestleMania 17.
Yeah.
More on that later.
Because that's directly after he brought WCW. He brought WCW that Monday. Why the fuck am I gonna watch that pay-per-view? That wound
But
is
you
still
didn't.
deep.
You didn't know he was buying it when it was coming. When WrestleMania 17 came
When
out.
WrestleMania 17 happened, I knew he brought it because he brought it that Monday.
Oh, okay. Because I
And
thought
that's
it.
when
I thought
said,
no.
"Never
17 was
again,
before
wrestler."
the
Nope.
purchase. No.
It was that Sunday after he brought it. Oh. They used that a part of the Shane
I'm
versus
just
Vince
saying,
feud.
Nash wasn't really in
That's
his greatest
right.
shape. Nash wasn't really in his greatest shape in 2000,
That's right.
2002.
No.
Right?
Mentally, he was gone, bro.
Mentally, physically, he
Yeah,
wasn't at his
was
game
gone.
game.
He was gone. Yeah.
But
I've
we
seen
was
Nash
talking
look
about
much
NWO
better.
2000 though.
Huh?
Yeah. No. That's.
Okay, NWO 2. What did I just say? 2000 to 2000. He wasn't in his best shape.
He said
That's
he
what I
didn't
just
look good.
literally
He
just said that.
Didn't look good.
So,
And plus, he's not too much of a Jarrett guy either. So, because then Jarrett
Yeah.
kind of take over the reins because of what happened to Bret Hart.
Man, the
getting
fact that they had
kicked-
Jeff Jarrett there kind of
kicked
made
in
them
the
look
head.
Bush League.
All right,
to
so-
me. But whatever.
Okay. WCW 2000 was supposed to be a catalyst to bring Goldberg back to prominence because Goldberg had lost to Kevin Nash and Scott Hall with the cattle prod.
Yes.
So he's been like, wandering around for a year or so. And they was going to use that to like Goldberg has heels to go against.
Okay, got you.
So Starrcade happened before like this happened the last Nitro in December of 99. And that's when they kind of came back.
Mm-hmm.
So Starrcade already happened. Goldberg already kicked Bret in the head.
In the head. Yep.
Bret was working concussed. He was working through a concussion
Crazy.
because he is Bret Hart. And, my head hurts. That's not going to stop me.
That's not
though.
gonna stop me. Yeah.
So he's working concussed, and they debuted on Monday. So that Wednesday Thunder, I think it was Thursday by then, but that Thursday Thunder, they continued the story.
Mm-hmm.
So now the NWO is full fledged. They're cutting their promo.
Yeah.
Goldberg, I'm gonna take each and every one of you out.
Mm-hmm.
They beat up Goldberg. They run away. Goldberg punches out a limousine bare hands when he was supposed to use a bat or a pad.
Yeah.
He
Isn't that where he almost lost his
He
arm?
almost lost his
Yeah.
arm because he's
Goldberg's
a fucking
down
asshole.
first. Bret goes down. He's concussed.
Concussed.
Vince Russo was sent home because he's very high on Tank Abbott and wanted him in a title match.
Tank Abbott did drugs on New Blood Rising and he came out on
That is not
hallucinogens.
confirmed. That is not confirmed.
Go watch the tape.
That is not confirmed.
Go watch the tape.
That is not confirmed.
Go watch the tape.
I don't know. I have to watch it now.
Go
'cause
watch
I'm
it.
like,
Hallucinogens.
He's playing a gimmick.
oh, okay.
Yeah, the gimmick was hallucinogens.
So Vince Russo's down. That's 3, right?
Okay.
So now the writer of NWO 2000, who brought it back with the catalyst, and the person who brought
It's
it back for
gone.
it is gone. The head of the group is gone. Nash gets injured. They bring in Scott Steiner, but in February of 2000, Scott Hall is sent home permanently
Well, we know.
because he was fucking on one of the executives'
One of the
nieces.
executives, they didn't care about the alcoholism. Just in case y'all
So
think
now
it's
you have Scott Steiner.
alcoholism.
You have Scott Steiner, Jeff Jarrett, the Harris boys, and the NWO girls.
Harris Brothers. Wow.
Until Kevin Nash come back, and afterwards Kevin Nash is like, Scott, this ain't NWO.
Yeah, he's like,
You know, so
I'm
he's
good.
kind of like, oh, you're trying to take my place. I'm out of here. Try to get away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have the booking committee involved, and they don't know what they're doing because they don't care,
Nah,
and
they
they're
don't
just
care.
doing things.
Yeah.
So it never really had a chance, but the build to it, the Nitro, I thought the Nitro they debuted on and that Thunder were really promising.
Yeah.
And it wasn't bad. but it didn't have a chance to be anything.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the guy that they were using the NWO 2000 to build up for was gone.
Gone. Especially
It's
the
like-
guy that is trying to build it.
Yeah, and
the
it's,
writer
yeah,
is sent
Russo was
home.
gone. It's like, what
So
are we supposed to do?
It's not even his vision anymore. So we
Nah.
can't even take it to see where it would have been. It gets a bad rap because people labeled it NWO 2000.
But it's really, what was it?
Black and
NWO Black and Silver, right?
Yeah.
They
You
even
should have called
changed
it something else.
changed the logo. Yeah, they should have made
Should've
it a
called it
whole
something.
It should have been a whole different
gimmick.
faction.
Yeah,
And then people were like, oh.
They would have looked
Jeff
at it
Jarrett,
differently.
Yeah.
that's a fact.
So-
That's
I
a
would've.
fact. Me too. No,
Yeah.
I mean, when I look back on it, because I knew I was going to talk to you guys, and I knew how much she loved WCW 2000, I
Yeah.
was like, let me see what was going on in 2000. I
Like,
saw
have the
NWO.
outsiders hook up with Jeff Jarrett and then call it whatever you call it.
Yeah,
know
you
what
could
I'm
have
saying?
called it anything else.
Yeah.
You know, so when I saw this, I was like, NWO 2000? What the fuck is this? And I looked at it, I was like, oh shit, let me bring this up.
Black and
'cause-
silver.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, let me bring this up. And of course, she knew her shit.
It was silver because it's 2000. Everything was silver and chrome
Everything
and
was
shit.
silver
Oh,
in the
yeah.
millennium.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the
Even Cisco's there.
Cornette Russo
Oh, boy.
dynamic between you two.
I think the whole beef is childish. I wish it would end.
Between them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was like, there's no
I'm
beef
thoroughly
between y'all.
entertained by it. I hope it goes on forever.
I don't think there's no beef. Only when you guys speak about it.
Me and Stan be having wild beef over like
Yo,
silly things.
I remember the first time I seen y'all beef about this topic.
Man.
It's when Cornette had all the news, because remember how wrestling was getting all the Me Too movement in
Yeah.
their necks, and then news came out about his wife and him being a cuck and all that. I don't know if my man Stan was under the influence or something.
I probably
But
was.
boy,
They most likely
somebody
are.
called Cornette a cuck,
Me.
and the
I
cap
did.
started flying,
It was
boy.
me. He
And
gave
remember-
everybody a cap.
Everybody got a cat, including myself. All I was doing was I was only asking a question. I was like, "Wait, is Cornette a cuck?"
sorry, Dad.
And he was like, "You know what? All of y'all are capping." He said, "You get a cap. You get a cap. You get a cap." I was like,
He threw the cap at the screen.
at the
Oh,
screen. Oh,
don't
there
hit
goes the
me.
caps right there. Here we go.
Oh, man.
He was just giving caps
It was
to
all
everyone.
going down. Throw them out, throw them out.
Caps. And this is why I love the DR cap, because that's when the DR cap was featured in high prominence. They were like, "Oh, you're Kevin. You don't talk about Jim Cornette." But I've also seen hearts get mad at the comments when they try to come for Russo.
I get mad at
She's
the comments.
worse. It takes way more than me. It
Yeah,
takes
no.
way more for me to go up.
That's a
I
fact.
had like 10 people telling
Stan,
me that
yeah.
my guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Stan had to deal with 10 to 15
Yeah.
people coming at him with Cornette being a cuck. It's true.
Oh,
This, that,
yeah.
and the third. But
Guys.
it only takes one.
Because people pick on Vince Russo.
What? No, that's true. I'll
That
give
is
you
true.
that. They do pick
people
on him.
be like the finger poker doom. He was in
That wasn't-
WWF.
that wasn't even him.
Mae Young having a hand. He was in WCW. Like, you know what Vince Russo did? Nothing of his work.
Yeah, no. You know what they're following? A lot of the, I would say, WWE narrative that's been put out.
Of course, because
Yeah.
WWE puts out narratives about people they
Yes.
don't like, and I'm like, oh, well, they're this, that, and the third, and you're like, no, WWE, shut up. He was
You
still with you.
want to
You
know when I
that.
figured that out? When I saw the
Rise and
DVD.
Fall of
The
WCW.
WCW shit? They
No.
made WCW look like it was TNA.
No, that was fucked up too.
Dead ass.
That was fucked up too when they did it to Warrior.
Oh, yeah. They act like y'all ain't never did this self-destruct on Ultimate Warrior. Now you got a whole ass Warrior award.
You
Fuck
should
y'all.
have seen it
Yeah.
from Billionaire Ted's War Room.
Cap for them. No, fuck.
Big cap for
Cap for
WWE.
the
Macho
WWE.
just left. Nacho Man.
Yeah.
Is there any
They
more
were
of them
hurting
things?
without Hogan, but they was making fun
We
of
They
got
him.
was
any more of
making fun
them
of him.
things?
Yeah, we do, but our mystery magic hands.
It's cool. I got it. I know. I know the trick. No one's watching.
Which one do you want, sir?
It don't matter. Whichever's closest.
You wanna
You want crisp or
unfiltered?
unfiltered? Let me give you an unfiltered. I don't think you had the
Ooh.
unfiltered.
I
Make
did.
him
I did.
open the
But I
fridge.
take it.
Okay.
Make him open a crisp for me, please.
Oh, you want a crisp?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll save another unfiltered for you.
Oh, yeah, you got
Ooh.
Oop, don't tell them about that.
No, good. They handle business. Now,
Ooh, thank
we were just
you.
talking about NWO 2000 and
Thank you,
WCW
Stan.
2000. Then we got into Cornette and Russo. Well, let me ask Stan first. What made you, because in my personal opinion, I hold Cornette at a very high position when it comes to managers because he was able to get fucking heat like no other. So I want to ask you, what makes you love Cornette so much?
Psychology.
He's a purist.
Psychology. In one word.
Big.
My man knows, like you said, he knows how to get you to hate him.
Yes.
He knows how to get you to like him.
Yep.
He knows what to do. He knows, and he's not even as a wrestler or performer himself.
No.
He just as a guy, just as
a
a mind
Yeah.
watching it.
Yeah.
He knows what wrestlers can do in a ring to make the audience react, to get the best result out of what you're trying to do, to portray a certain angle in a certain way. You know?
Yeah.
Like his psychology, for one.
It's huge.
On the other hand, I love the over the top.
Yeah, some of it.
I love it.
Some of it. Not all of it, because I don't think if someone hops out of a box, they're over.
No, I'm not talking about that. No, not that. No.
Okay,
I'm not talking about that over the top.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that over the top.
Oh, you're talking about...
I'm talking about when you go nuclear on a motherfucker on Twitter.
Yes,
you start
yeah.
meltdown. You know what I'm saying? Twitter meltdown.
You know what's funny? When I watch shoot interviews about that, they'll be like, that's not him trying to be extra.
No.
They're saying that's exactly who he is.
I listen to this man's podcast twice a week for about at least two. Somebody go 3 and 4. He drops 2 a week, and I listen to all of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This man has been consistent, and now you're right. You can tell when you listen to somebody after a while.
They're bullshitting.
You know,
After a while,
they're
yeah.
bullshitting or whatever. No, this is really you.
Yeah.
You really
No, that's
believe
him.
the shit that you're saying.
That's him. That's him for sure.
So like, and that's why like when you go really over the top, when you know, she's gonna tell you shit. Like somebody like Shantice or somebody like hearing that from a casual ear, that'll turn you off because you saying some crazy shit. Like he just got clapped for some shit he said about Becky Lynch not too long. He probably shouldn't have said out loud.
Shouldn't have said yeah. But that's him.
Yeah,
Cornette.
that's what it is. So I enjoy the psychology, like the pure wrestling mind behind it. The man's a genius, the historical, all of that, the reference, the perspective, everything you got. And then I love the real you, the guy that you
who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah.
It's not just a gimmick, it's you like the guy, period.
Yeah. Fuck Donald Trump.
Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. I don't know where that came from, but Donald Trump.
No, it come from not Russo. Damn. This
Cornette?
thing, yeah.
Oh, really?
Cornette. Oh, you said, bro, he's walk, bro.
I didn't know he was anti-Trump.
Bro, anti-Trump. He's up there. Yo, it's Vince Russo. No, it's Donald Trump, then Vince Russo.
Okay. Oh, he's up there with. Oh.
Yeah. Donald Trump, then Vince Russo.
Oh shit! I did not know that.
Yeah.
He's what?
Huh? And the list of niggas he hates.
No,
people
you said
that
before
hates.
you said you woke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't consider any.
Listen, I want to say
hearts be
listen,
nice.
listen.
Hearts.
I want to say woke.
Be nice,
I'll say
hearts.
conscious enough because here's the thing.
Because
I listen to a lot of wrestling.
I thought he would be a Trump guy.
Listen. I listen to a lot. Quite the opposite.
Yeah,
quite the
that's
opposite.
fucking
He's
me up.
progressive in his. He's progressive in his
thought.
shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The reason I say that is because I listen to a lot of wrestling personalities and shit. I listen to people's podcasts.
Yeah.
He's one of the few people consistently
Watch your
talking
hands,
up.
though.
For what?
He woke.
She threw the cap at the cat man.
She's throwing caps at me and she doesn't listen to what I listen to. Right? She doesn't listen to. She's not privy to the information.
You know what that is, though.
She is. I know what it is. It's Russo's bullshit. She's not privy to the information I'm privy to.
No. All Russos aside.
But you're not privy to the information.
All Russos aside.
But you're not privy to the
I
information.
wouldn't consider someone woke who calls people niggers to get them mad in an argument.
All right, fine. Like I said, you're not privy to the information.
Let me step aside real fast.
Go ahead, step outside. We don't need you real quick. Go ahead.
Oh, damn.
I'll be right back. No, it's not about Cornette.
No, please.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just make sure you don't.
Because
make sure
here's
you
why I
got the
call it
training
cap on her,
wheels on.
because she's even admitted this off air.
Oh.
Since she's going off. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, she's admitted this off air, right?
Behind the back.
Yeah. No, behind the back because we're capping here, right.
Yeah, let's go.
So okay. She wants to bring up how he called niggas out. Right. She's even admitted. We've had this conversation. He said this man's come out and said, listen, I've said XYZ.
Yeah, okay.
Because XYZ.
Yeah.
back in XYZ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when he was ignorant
Yes.
or whatever. Yeah. Got you.
Sue me.
Yeah, got you.
Right? That's
Okay.
not how I am. Right?
That takes
Cool.
a lot for someone to do that.
But
Some people won't do
but
that.
that's cap. But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
she won't call cap on, because she doesn't listen and she's not privy, and you know,
I got you.
certain things she's ignorant on.
Okay,
you know,
of course. That's why you
I
got to teach
listen
them.
to a lot of, I listen to a lot of these podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, not any of them dedicated any time to Breonna Taylor. Not any of them. Not even Vince Russo. Ask her when she comes back. Ask her how much
Time.
and effort did Vince Russo
Put
dedicate to
Breonna Taylor.
No, ask that as a question when she comes back, because
Yeah.
she's gonna throw caps and bullshit.
Okay,
right?
I got you.
Right. Ask her how much did
Time.
he,
Vince Russo put in for.
Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Black Lives
Oh,
Matter.
he did.
Yes, weekly.
Oh shit! Shout out to Cornette,
Weekly,
man.
okay?
Big shout out to Cornette. Man.
All right. I'm not saying that he's a champion black
No.
folks.
No. It's just good to see
When I
that
say
he's conscious
when I
of
say
it.
a motherfucker's woke,
Yeah.
I mean you're conscious of what's going on around the world around you.
Got you.
I'm not small-minded enough just because I said somebody's woke that I don't like.
Yeah.
That's against somebody that I like.
Yeah.
To throw a cap.
Yeah.
So let me get a cap off the floor, because when she come back, I'm gonna throw it at her.
Get the cap. Yeah. But no, that's a good thing, man. That's good
My
to
man
see.
had 8 minutes and 42 seconds of silence on his live fucking radio show.
That's fire. Shout out
For
to
what?
Cornette, man.
You know?
Yeah,
But-
no, because I've heard the stories about Corny, but that's the thing. I've heard stories about everybody in the business.
Thank you. That's what she don't get. She act like there's not stories about Vince Russo.
I was about to say, because I think Vince Russo, they tried to accuse him of being
No.
racist.
What happened was.
Don't do that. She wasn't here. She's not here. You
Yeah,
can't
no, because she
do
threw
that.
the caps. I got no. You gonna do that? We gonna do that.
I need this clip. Yo.
Put the time check on.
Oh, man. I need this clip right here. Yo, this is great.
Dude, me.
This
Don't
is
do
great.
me. I tell her all the time, don't throw me under the bus like that, but we go there.
Hearts, I couldn't defend you on this one, but once you see this back,
More on this later.
more on this later. But no, for real though, I respect Cornette to the utmost. Like, to me, what's going on between him and Russo is more of a personal thing.
That's it's childish, but you know, to me, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
I
No,
love this shit.
It's entertaining to a degree. Because when it gets to where I don't know how serious Cornette is about
No, he's serious.
his threats.
No, he's very serious.
It seems like he's very fucking
He's serious.
serious.
He's serious.
You know what I mean? And from hearing the story, because I like to hear the story from both sides. And then I look for the truth within that. And from what Russo's saying, he's like, I think he dislikes me because I was picked over him twice. And I was like, maybe, but did you do anything to make that pick happen? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I respect both minds.
When you listen to them speak,
I respect
they're
both.
consistent and how their stories are consistent.
Yeah.
The stories that they say he don't like me because of this. Yeah, I don't like him because of that.
Yeah, that's what I was like,
It's
oh
like-
shit. All right, I got a question for you, Hart.
Yes. You gonna fill me in on what lies Stan was telling?
No, I'm
You
not
can see it
gonna.
later.
I'm not gonna fill you in on anything. You have to see
I
it.
find out with the world.
You have
You
to
can
see
see it
the
later.
visual.
And I'm gonna call him like, you
How
liar.
dare you, motherfucker!
No, say like, you dead ass Stan? That's what they
Yeah, that's what.
She gonna get.
And Stan gonna hit me up like, yo,
On
she saw
August
it.
23rd, I'm like, you dead ass.
So he'd be like, yeah, I saw it. She saw it. She just told me like, are you dead ass? Okay, quick question for you because he gave me some
Dad.
he gave me some information about what Cornette did on his podcast
What you
in
mean?
regards to George Floyd, Black Lives Matter.
No, definitely,
and
definitely.
Vince Russo.
No, I honestly cannot sit there and I'm not gonna cap and say yeah, because he's for them. I haven't listened to any podcast,
Of Russo's.
but not even of Russo's.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to about 2 podcasts, and they're about horror movies.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about wrestling all the time, so I kind of took a break back from listening to wrestling podcasts. I'm just listening
Smart.
to horror movie podcasts.
Smart.
Because I miss horror movies. That's what this break is for. I want to watch all the Freddy's, but Nightmare on Elm Street. I just want to watch them all from 1 to like Freddy vs. Jason. I'm not gonna watch that, and I'm not gonna watch the remake. But I want to watch all the other ones that New Line did. And
New Line had a good run. Yes.
I don't want to watch no New Line Jasons, but yeah, story for another show. Yeah, I took a break from podcasts, so I
Okay,
cannot.
so you can't
say-
speak on that.
I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh no," because Russo is for the people. No, Russo's probably oblivious to this shit. To be 100% honest, Russo is oblivious to a lot of shit. To be 100% honest, Russo
Okay.
is of an elk, and a lot of us older New Yorker families understand. And he's Italian.
Yeah.
It's that elk where it's just like, whoa, what do you mean? You had it good. What do you mean? We're cool.
Yeah.
What
I
do you
got
mean?
you.
That's not racist. I just say, you know,
It's a character.
that's a black guy.
It's a character.
He washes dishes, you know? So,
Yeah, I've heard. That's funny because I've heard him say that because there was a. I don't remember who. I think he was on Dave.
Sami Zayn.
No, he was on Dave Meltzer's show, and there was a listener that called in and tried to accuse him of being racist because he said one of the Mexican wrestlers had tequila, and I was
Like,
like,
they drink that.
I was like, that's not racist. You're reaching. I was like, he's Mexican. Most Mexicans drink
You know?
tequila.
So, like, that's what they try to get him. So, here's what it is. Is Russo probably bigoted? Maybe so.
I would say yes.
Is he racist? No.
No, because he does. He's
Is there
given
proof out
opportunities.
there of him calling a black man nigga to get him mad at him telling a story like it's funny?
Yeah.
No.
Would he admit it?
Huh?
Would he admit it?
I don't think he
Would
would
he admit it?
I don't think he would.
Would
admit
he-
it. Not now because of his religions.
There's no audio of it though. So it's like,
True.
you know, if there's no, like, here's the proof of you just saying it, you have to admit it once that comes out.
No, you don't.
We gonna say that's not me.
Yep.
When you say that's Jim Cornette.
Yep.
I've heard that.
Who you think you are, Jim Cornette, nigga?
Absolutely.
You know?
You can plausible
You
deniability.
you can't. When
Plausible deniability is a motherfucker.
Like, that's like Hogan saying that wasn't me. That's like Hogan
Hogan-
saying that
Hogan-
wasn't me.
wait.
No, Hogan got on.
Hogan tried to say it wasn't him.
No,
didn't
first
he?
of all,
Who
there's
did?
footage of Hogan because they did a sex tape.
Yes.
Okay, so there's
Yes.
footage of you in that room.
Yes.
But
yes.
the audio
all-
was released.
second of
the
all,
audio
the-
was the only thing that
yeah,
was released
the
to that
audio-
At
conversation.
that point, yeah.
But
But
they
that's
didn't
the thing,
release
that's
the
the
audio
thing,
of
that's
him
the
saying
thing.
it.
He
The video,
admitted
what's
to it.
Yeah.
He said, yes, that was me.
Okay,
Fuck
admitting
Hogan.
when you're wrong. Congratulations.
Yes.
Fuck you.
We know
Round of
so many
applause.
who don't.
Round of applause. Yeah, people don't admit when they're wrong. Okay, congratulations. Congratulations that you're speaking up for things that's happening in the black community.
That's what I care about now. I don't
Congratulations.
give a fuck what you did what you said to somebody in a fight 30 years ago. I don't care. I care about what you're doing now, what you're about now.
People can change. I'll give that to him. I don't hate Jim Cornette. I hate how Jim Cornette acts.
Okay. I respect
It
that.
doesn't need to be that. You don't need to threaten a man's wife, mother, children,
That's
father,
why. This is why he finds it entertaining. Because
He left a message
Or
on
life.
the voicemail.
I heard it. And I was like,
because he wants to book people in pole matches with
yo,
tequila or
it's
something like that. You know,
It's yo.
it's not a silver dollar on
My
the pole.
thing, I
it's
don't
not
think
a scaffold
with
match.
Cornette, I don't think it's even that with him and Russo. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with the writing.
It has everything to do with the writing.
You think so?
No.
I thought it
That's
was
just
more personal.
It's
No.
policy.
It's no
He
personal.
takes it personal. Jim Cornette takes
Cornette
it
takes
personally
it personal.
because wrestling is the most important thing
It's
in my life.
In his life, yeah, he calls himself a historian. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
see what
what's
you're saying.
all
personal
it's
to
based
him.
on.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying.
That's all it's based on.
I see what you're saying.
It's not. He's
It's
not
something
stupid.
he's taking something he's passionate
not-
about, and that's his
He's
that's
not
his
calling
passion.
him a stupid human being like you don't know shit. He's called in regards to wrestling, you don't know shit about wrestling.
Yeah. No,
Now-
yeah, I got you. I
This
got
is his
you.
life's
I,
work.
Yeah, no, I never looked at it like
100%
that.
respect Jim Cornette when he speaks from knowing wrestling.
Yeah.
When he gets into these little rants, it's like, sir.
Come, yeah. He could go overboard, but
Jim
some
has a
people love that
thing.
shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that love
That
that shit.
love
But
that
here's
shit.
the thing. To the masses, they're gonna look at you like, ew.
Yeah, no, someone that's casual and don't know who you are, they're gonna be like,
I mean,
I'm not
he
casual,
does
and I
have
know
about
who he is, and I look at
200,000
him like,
people tuning in a
ew.
week to listen to him.
Yeah, but those same 200,000 people probably didn't vote for people that shouldn't be voting
What?
for the presidency or something.
What?
Like that. The same 2,000 people are the same people that probably wear Confederate flags to places
No,
like that.
like you missed this conversation because you were out there.
No. You can say that for Jim Cornette. You cannot say that for Jim Cornette fans.
Okay. If
Okay,
you are out
okay.
there, if you're out there listening to, if you're a Trump supporter, the last thing you want to hear is Jim Cornette's podcast. If you're a Republican, the last thing you want to do is listen to Jim Cornette's podcast because he outright calls out religious nuts and Republican fucks. That's a quote. That's a quote.
That doesn't say nothing about
Weekly.
you being a racist and like Jim
It
Cornette.
does, but what if that's your religion? which is religion is tough, and that's your political beliefs, and this guy's weekly calling you a piece of shit for it, why would you tune in?
People are masochists.
All right.
That's true.
Why do you watch Raw now?
Why do I watch Raw now? Because I'm a fan of wrestling.
Exactly, a masochist.
No, I'm a fan of wrestling. I still rather watch Raw than most shit on television. Because I don't watch television.
All right.
We don't at all.
You know
I
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
get into one
Unless
last
the Laker game.
topic before we get out of here.
Damn, that
I
was
mean,
quick.
I still watch Teen Mom.
It was.
They're trashing.
And it was like, holy shit. But black wrestlers in the wrestling culture, why are they treated? And I want to answer from both of y'all. I want your speculation,
You
whatever.
can go first, Dan. Because you know this is my bag.
This is her
honey.
bag. So, why do you think? Well, I can't even say why do you think. Why do you know black wrestlers are treated like shit within this wrestling culture? Because it's apparent. It's as black people that love the sports entertainment world, we see that. Wait a minute. How come we can count?
One thing I would say, the
One
black
hand, how many-
wrestlers that they choose to put on television. What happened though?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I think you're gonna say something.
No. The black wrestlers that they choose to put on television for us to be presented by. I don't know. They're kind of,
Stereotypical.
kind of stereotypical, kind of weak. You know what I'm saying? Not the best on the mic.
Let me. No.
You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
How is
Awkward looking.
How is Rock's dad on the mic?
I don't know.
Me neither.
But he had charisma though. He was razzle dazzle
Yeah, he
in
was
the ring. You know, he was
for
razzle
sure.
dazzle.
For sure.
But I don't know, because in my thing is like, okay, in every other walk of life, we're known for bringing flavor.
Absolutely.
You look in the
Absolutely.
wrestling
We control
industry.
the culture.
You look in the wrestling
Yeah.
industry, and it looks like the opposite. It looks like those are the flattest ones. Mm-hmm. So it. So it's to me. I think it's trying to survive in a white man's world.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Okay.
they got their,
You brought it back.
wrestling is what?
You brought it back. I thought you was going somewhere else.
No.
I finished that whole bed waiting for you.
I think it's really trying to survive
'Cause
in
I
a white
needed
man's
it.
world, because if you keep it a buck, yes, black people love wrestling, but this is really a white man's sport. Okay, this is really
Got you.
by and large.
Yes.
Who's running it?
Yep.
Who's
owns
in
it?
charge?
Yeah.
Who's making?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Look at our community. Who's really? Is it really prevalent in our community? Is that a staple in the black community? No.
Not really. No. They even look at you as a weirdo if you're into it. Yeah, yeah.
You know? So that being said, how many out of those actually decide that they want to be wrestlers?
Not much. Got you. Got you.
Okay, so now how many of the ones that decide they want to be wrestlers, how many of them actually fucking make it? And out of the ones that actually fucking make it, how many of them get put on television?
A matter of the ones that actually get put on television.
So my question is,
How
my
many of
question
them
becomes,
win titles?
how does it become Titus O'Neil is the best one that y'all have to offer?
Can you got you
But
you wrapping it?
No, I'm not.
Wrap it
I'm
up
not.
for me, Papa.
I'm not because
Cause I got things.
I got that.
no, but I'm gonna keep it a buck though.
Yeah, man. You
I'm
got to.
gonna keep
You
it a
got
buck,
to. You got
though.
to.
Nah, keep
Because
it.
I'm waiting for, because out of all these people that they put on TV, I'm waiting for one to prove me wrong.
Are we going to get that?
I'm waiting for one to prove somebody wrong.
Are we going to get that?
Now, is the social construct so much that it's just impossible for a nigga to break out and be? I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
I don't believe that either.
But it is peculiar to me.
Yeah,
It is
It's
peculiar to
very,
me.
very peculiar.
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I think
Absolutely.
it's a little bit of both. A little
Absolutely.
bit of the system and a little bit of a lack.
Both. I
Yeah.
think so. But I think it's more system.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love how you do that, ladies and gentlemen.
This is her bag.
Systematic racism runs deep in a lot of things. Wrestling is one of them. Now, for years we've been told black wrestlers can't talk. Black wrestlers can't cut it. Wasn't good enough. But you see them in other places. We've seen Titus O'Neil on TED Talks.
Yep.
We seen Titus O'Neil on TED Talks.
Mm-hmm.
Titus O'Neil was damn near suspended for 90 days for doing this to Vince McMahon and saying ladies first, joking around with his boss.
Yeah.
Maybe at the wrong time, yeah. But he was about to be suspended for 90 days. Randy Orton, who has multiple drug... He peed dirty multiple times, pretty much.
pretty much.
Oh, don't use Randy though. Randy gets away with everything.
He was only suspended.
Randy get away with shit white boys don't get away with.
No. He was only suspended twice for 30 days. When the second time was supposed to be for 60. There's something called the Randy Orton rule.
Randy get away with shit white boys don't get away with.
He don't get suspended for shit. According to WWE's wellness policy, Randy's supposed to be fired. But again, we're not talking about.
But
Randy.
I'm much more valuable to this. What did he say the other day?
Well, we're not talking about Randy.
We gotta close out.
Listen, drink your beer.
She's gotta kill it, and then we gotta close out.
I was patient. We're not talking about Randy, ladies and gentlemen.
No, we're
talking about wrestling and black people in wrestling.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is deeply rooted back into the starts of wrestling.
Yeah.
They had a guy, Vero Smore was like considered one of the first black wrestlers. He was an attraction.
Yep.
And they would bring him to try to get the white people to fuck him up.
Yep. Just to do that.
Watch this black guy get fucked up by these white peoples.
Yep.
But he was
Sad.
good. But he was good.
He was.
But he was good. And he didn't get fucked up all the time.
He was good. He knew what he was
Or
doing.
if he got fucked up, it wasn't worked. They were fucking him up.
Yeah.
Black women in wrestling, like I said, Black Wrestling History this year, it feels like so long ago because we was able to go outside and do things without masks.
Yeah.
But black women had to get in trunks to make it to towns.
What was that young lady's
They
name?
would get arrested.
That you did. What's her name? You did an episode on her.
Oh, whoa. That is Sweet Georgia Brown.
Oh my gosh, her story.
Her story is heartbreaking.
That's why I had to bring this up.
Being told you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, you start to believe it and become complacent. And a lot of the black wrestlers we know that, I could wrestle and stuff, but I'm not looking for a title. I just want to be here.
I just want to be here.
And
That's what you were kind of talking about. A lot of them are just happy to be there.
Isn't it being shown that Shelton's not bad on the microphone? It's just his voice.
Yeah, Shelton's not bad on the mic at
If
all.
your voice is fucked up, you're fucked up on the mic. You're fucked up.
Vince fucking a rock with that.
He got marbles in his mouth.
I know he sounds like Kermit the Frog, but
he got marbles in his mouth.
Synthesis together.
Nah, we good, Shelton. We good, Shelton.
Like
That's
I
my
said.
thing, though. That's my thing. It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both.
Hold on. You got your thing. You had your thing.
She said, "It's my go.
It's my thing now."
It's my go. Go ahead. Get him.
So it's like we're told we can't talk. We're told we can't do this. Alexa Bliss has been champion how many fucking times? Naomi has been champion twice. Naomi is better everything than Alexa Bliss, but she's a little short blonde lady with boobs and blonde hair, and she got her boobs done about twice. So here we are. She's champion 6 times. It's whatever preference you have. Unfortunately, now there is a lot of black people who are amazing. People talk about Kofi's run being bad, but we gotta remember, wrestling is predetermined and booked by bookers. They booked him in a bad run, and Kofi was playing the hand that dealt him because he was grateful to have this championship because he never thought he would have.
This gimmick is trash, though.
He did it. Guess what? When you are at a job and your gimmick is given to you, when you book you in the matches and they tell you when you're winning and they tell you when you're losing, that's not on you. You go out there and you perform to the best of your ability.
Aren't the New Day who they are, though?
And Kofi performed to the best of his ability. They want him to be New Day Kofi. They're not going to change his gimmick.
But aren't the New Day, aren't they that in person?
They're not going to change Kofi's gimmick.
But aren't they that? Isn't that the real them?
They don't throw pancakes at people in real life.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is corny.
Let them be corny.
Give it a fucking Bobby Lashley. Shit.
No.
What you mean, no?
They're not even giving Bobby Lashley Brock Lesnar. They're not even giving Bobby Lashley Brock Lesnar.
Just saying. Give
Bobby,
me. Don't give me somebody I'm laughing at. Don't give me a nigga going out there and fucking rainbows and pancakes and fucking unicorns. Fuck that. I'm bugging.
Yeah.
I'm bugging.
Yeah.
You gonna really care for the worst WWE champion of all time?
You bugging. Great Khali was champion.
He was world champion. And he was better than Kofi.
Bugging. Kane was
You
champion
guys
for
have to
15
tune
minutes.
into the
Kobe
talk
was champion
of
too fucking long. and nothing he did stuck.
You have
Guess
to
what?
talk.
It was
trash.
booked for him.
And he loved it. He
champions.
loves his unicorns. He loves his cereal. He
Talk
loves his
of
bootios. He
champions.
loves his fucking rainbows
'Cause
and
it
his
gave-
unicorns.
it
He
gave
loves
him a
that
whole new
shit.
life.
He exactly.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
gave him a second chance.
Give it
If it
second
wasn't for
chance.
Booty
But
Out,
it's
if it
corny.
wasn't for Unicorn,
But it's
if it
corny.
wasn't for Rainbow,
But it's
Kofi
corny.
would have never been
But
in a
it's
position
corny.
to become champion.
Take
Let
it.
it be corny.
Let it.
We gotta
It
be
is.
corny.
I
to
let
do
it be
something.
corny all
We
week.
gotta be
They're
corny to
making
let
money,
it
and I let it be
something.
corny
We
all
gotta be
week.
corny
Talk
to
of
Go
champions.
ahead.
'Cause we
But it's
can't-
still
we cannot
fucking
be who we are
corny.
in the wrestling
They
business
always make
and get
niggas
the fuck
clowns.
over.
They always make niggas clowns. I'm not with it.
Yes.
I'm not with the clown shit.
Let me say that. Hold
Always
on.
make
Break
niggas
it down.
clowns.
Yes, they
I'm
do.
good.
Yes.
Keyword, they always make niggas clowns. Keywords, they make them. They make them clowns.
You saw that
It is
exchange?
written for them.
You saw
It
that
is
exchange?
So
packaged
wait,
for
so
them.
what you're
It
saying
was
is-
booked for
so
them.
what you're saying
they could
is-
have gave him better feuds.
Okay, so what? No,
They
no.
could have booked him better.
So what you're
They could've
saying
said,
is-
Kofi,
so what you're saying
we're
is-
turning down the New Day. You're gonna go out here. You're gonna be this.
Okay, so what you're
No,
saying is
they didn't.
No, no,
They didn't.
no, no. What you're
They
saying
didn't.
is what you're
I'm
saying is
wrestling is predetermined, guys. I don't know if you knew it, but wrestling is predetermined. It's not real combat.
hearts,
Wrestling is predetermined.
hearts,
Someone, Vince
hearts.
McMahon, or Tony Khan or whomever.
They like that
it's different
shit.
things.
You remind me all the time. That's really them.
Nah, they really funny. as
You
fuck.
remind me all the time. They have a podcast. They do the same dumb shit on.
They don't do
They
that.
do
on
the
their
same
pod-
dumb shit on the podcast. You tell me that.
I say they
Come
them
on, you
their
don't want to
podcast.
do this
Yo,
shit.
calm
Come
down.
on, man.
This is IQ.
They don't want to do this shit.
Why you
They're not
doing this?
entertained. They're not entertained by their own bullshit.
Yo, break this
Big E
guy.
didn't just come out and say I wouldn't change for nothing. Come on, man. Stop. You capping now.
If you are
Jesus.
going out there having
Stephen
fun,
A.
no,
Smith of wrestling.
If you going out there and having fun, doing something that you find funny, just going out there, just shit off the top of your mind. Unicorns, let's do it.
Stupid.
Just dumb shit that you
Stupid.
dumb shit that you
Stupid.
at.
Stupid.
Says the man that listen to fucking Jim Cornette be stupid
Said the
for
girl that
hours.
doesn't even live to fucking Vince Russo and gonna sit here and cat for him.
I don't listen to wrestling podcasts
Exactly.
anymore. I took a break.
Okay,
Damn, I
folks.
can't take a break.
All right, you guys are amazing guests. Please listen to
Damn.
the Talking. I mean, watch the Talking Champions.
Why you gotta end it with us yelling at each other? You see,
That's what
you see-
that's what you say they love. That's what you say they love.
You see how nice
You
I was?
say they
You
love
see
that
how nice
shit.
I was? You see
Yeah,
how I was
it's
chilling
always nice
and
until
I
I
let
turn
him
up.
talk?
It's
Yeah.
nice until I turn up.
Cause you
It's
turn
nice
up when
until
I'm
I turn up.
talking.
It's
You
always
turn
cool.
up when
It's
I'm
cool when
talking.
hearts turn up.
No,
But when
I
Stan
ain't
Michael
turning
turn up, oh Stan, you offend our guests when you turn up, Stan. You get too drunk on the show, Stan. They don't
that's
like when
behind
you
the
do it,
scenes.
Stan. They
Stan,
get
that's
offended
behind the
when you
scenes.
do it, Stan. But
Stan.
I'm hearts.
Stan.
I can yell and scream to the moon about fucking
what I
Vince
yelled and
Russo
screamed.
and Jim Cornette and whoever
Sorry,
the fuck
guys,
else
I
I
didn't
feel
yell-
like.
I didn't yell and
Come
scream
on.
today.
Stephen
I
A.
didn't yell and
Smith
scream
of
today.
That's me
wrestling.
today. That's me today.
I
I watch
let
the show. You
him
see
talk.
more times than not. It's
I
her.
let- I
And
let
it's
him
only a
talk.
problem when I do it.
It's not a
It's
problem.
fucking crazy.
It's not a problem. It's not
There's
a
only
problem.
room for one fire on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Psych.
Talking Champions.
Hey, no. You're not gonna cross over that. Fuck out of here.
All right.
One.
Here you go.
I get thrown bail because I'm a girl. Niggas don't even believe half the shit I am. Well, I really fuck a motherfucker up. Two, you see how loud you got? Niggas get intimidated by that.
I'm sorry. I'm over 120 pounds,
Shut up,
light
shut
skin
up.
as the daylight. I got braids. I got a tattoo on my chest across my heart that says "God be with me." I'm sorry if I intimidate a motherfucker 3 times my size
All right,
across
guys.
the internet.
All right,
I
guys.
don't mean
sorry.
it. I don't mean you want that.
Damn.
all right.
How many? Are you all right, Hearts? Niggas gonna listen.
Exactly.
Niggas
How
gonna
much?
listen to
Are
this.
you all right,
Are you
Hearts?
all right,
Can I
Hearts?
climb in you,
Are
Hearts?
you okay,
Can I
Hearts?
slip up in there, Hearts? How much money do you want me to
Goodness
send me
face.
this week, Hearts? Come on. Thank you.
on.
Yeah,
was
shut up. Okay, I'm
was gonna
sorry.
stop.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Hey,
fuck up the bag. Damn, but you got me here.
No,
But you got me here. Shit. Damn. Damn. Yeah.
I just asked him.
I
You see what this
About
is, right? And it's all
black
my fault.
wrestlers.
And it's all my
I
fault.
understand.
And it's all my
And it
fault,
was-
right?
I
She
sat
sat there
there
like
and
a
drank
perfect
my
angel.
beer.
And it's all my
I
fault.
did.
It's all my fault. Just like always, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in.
And he gonna
Just
watch
like
it, he
always.
gonna watch the
Remember
playback
when
and
we
be
said
like,
people don't take
I don't know.
responsibility and don't admit when they're
Please.
wrong? Remember it here.
Please.
It's always my fault.
Please.
It's always my fault.
Watch my
It's
guests.
always my fault.
They have an amazing
That's
platform.
I'm fidgeting it with
No.
it.
That's another
please
cap for
let
your
them
ass.
know. Now
That's
it's
another
on
cap for
your
your
ass.
ass.
Yeah,
That's another cap for your ass.
let them know how they can find Talk of Champions.
So Talk of Champions. Instagram is Talk of Champions. Facebook page is facebook.com/Talk of Champions. Watch us. We go live there every Tuesdays, sometimes Thursdays.
It's amazing.
Twitter is Talk of Champs. My Instagram is HHARTS. My Twitter is HHARTS. My Facebook is Shanty's Bullock. Stan is I am Stan Michaels
Hold
on
up, man.
Twitter.
No, he's gonna have to do it. All right.
I was on a roll.
She was
I
flowing.
knew them though.
She was flowing.
Yeah, I appreciate that though.
I know it though.
That's good because they
You
different.
gotta tune into that. You saw that exchange.
Twitter,
You hit-
I am Stan Michael.
And I hit it
Instagram, the Stan Michael. Talk of Champions on Instagram. Talk of Champs on Twitter.
It's a beautiful thing.
www.facebook.com/Talk of Champions.
But they don't got your Facebook. What's your
But
Facebook?
they don't need my Facebook. They
Stan
got
Michael.
yours.
Stan Michaels.
Raw thoughts.
Hit up on for all schedulings.
Stan Michaels.
Raw
Stan Michaels.
thoughts.
Stan Michaels on
Oh,
Stan Michaels.
yes.
On our Instagram feed,
Raw
and he do
thoughts,
raw
raw thoughts. Yeah. Like
We
we
might
don't
switch it
typically
up.
do. We don't. Yeah. I don't know more. Yeah. Real quick before we go out.
More
Yeah,
on this
touch on
later.
it.
No, go ahead.
I started doing raw thoughts on Instagram Live, covering Monday Night Raw.
Somebody.
But they
Somebody.
might have a change on that. We
Okay.
might have a change coming on that.
All right.
Because tomorrow,
Somebody.
Monday, I'm starting wrestling school.
Somebody's getting in a wrestling ring, y'all.
Starting wrestling school.
He's
so
not
I will,
only talking it, he is walking
I'm
it.
walking. I'm gonna walk that aisle.
Okay.
Like I
And
took it.
I will not be watching Monday Night Raw live tomorrow night as a
Right.
result.
Live, probably during Monday Night Raw. I will probably go live while watching
Hey now.
our Stan Michael take his first bump.
If you want to tune into some shit,
You guys.
Maybe his second bump. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that
yeah, we'll
first time.
see if I die on the first
I'll
one.
save the first bump just for me.
That
Thank
That'd be
you
for the
guys for
archives.
coming through and talking wrestling on the platform. Thank you
Can
for
I tell
giving
them-
me so much great content. What you want to tell
I'm
them?
not intimidating, by the way. I don't bite. I haven't
What
been
you
in a
wanna
fight
tell
since
them?
I was fucking
This
18.
is our second one.
This is take two. But
Take
you know,
two.
we bite.
But you know
And
what?
This one, I think I like
Take
this
two
one
is
better.
better.
Yeah, I think I like this
He
one
got
better.
what he wanted.
I got all
He
of
was
it.
trying to get there with Clone Rock. Who knew
It was going to be the black
it
wrestlers
was
that
going to
got
be the
them.
black wrestler? And all I was trying to do is put on for my city. with the
Yeah, all I
black
was trying to
woman.
do
I
is
mean,
keep it a buck.
Thank you
know?
guys,
Yeah,
though,
you
for
gotta
real.
keep it a buck. You gotta understand the systematic
Thank
racism.
you
Yeah, I understand. I
guys for
keep it a
coming
buck
through.
still.
You brought the drinks. You brought the fire. Thank you.
And that fire wasn't through the drinks.
I-
Because they get
no.
worse when we really drinking.
No, I know.
Yeah, this is just an angry orchard.
You a heavy drinker. Like
Next
you like your
time-
liquor.
Next
so
time we're gonna be drinking Incredible Hulks. I know how to make
you want
them
to
really
bring
good.
you want to bring
You
up
wanna
next
drink Incredible
time
Hulks in front of
what
people?
we might be
we gotta
doing
set
with the
it up.
we're
But
gonna
next
set
time we're gonna
something
have
up.
something good for you.
Yes, we're gonna talk about one particular wrestler, my favorite wrestler, Randy the Macho Man Savage. May he
Soon
rest in
come.
peace. Soon come. We can't give you a date yet, but
We
let's get
working.
out of here
We
because
Madness.
we gotta go.
I
Yes.
was about to end your show. I'm sorry. I was supposed to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching. Thanks for those of you who are listening. We'll be back next month with another visual, maybe 2 visuals in 1 month.
Whoa. More on this later.
Thank you for watching. Peace out. This is the Blast Podcast.
Bye.
Later.